It's just one of those days, isn't it? Bismillah. Oh, thank God. Thank God.
These foes aren't worthy of our steel.
Let's just get this command going. Priority 1. So I think that should be good, guys. Let's do the intro. Sorry for being late. Sorry for being late.
Ruffy underscore Hi.
Hello. Oh, where's the game? Hold on. It's loading. It's loading. Give me a second. Let me fix the camera. The game should be on the
Ruffy underscore
stream.
What's up?
What's up? Everything's good. How are you? It's a bit early for you, I think. Wait, no, it's not early. It's very late for you, right? It's probably like, I don't know, I want to say 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning for you right now. Because based on what you were saying yesterday, yesterday's stream.
Ruffy underscore 218.
218. Okay. It's either really early or very late for you. Let me just get all of these basic stuff out of the way first. I suppose I've already picked up the quests for here for the weekly haul. I haven't done the battle pass yet today, except for the quest. I did hand in.
NW.
Oh, hey, Kitten as well.
Hi, Spartan underscore
Hello,
underscore.
Sorry, I'm late. I was supposed to stream like on the dot 8 a.m., which is about 16 minutes ago. But I did my morning walks first for 15 minutes. I timed this already. 15 minutes morning walk. You know, fed the dogs, fed the cats. Come in, take shower. Usually I take about an hour walking, right, at a zone 2.
Ruffy underscore ether.
Alright, so I was supposed to like stream starting at like 8 a.m. on the dot. But then my father came in and was like, put out the
Kitten
fire.
NW. Nice, I did a workout earlier, but I am gonna run later tonight.
Really?
Laughing face.
Yeah, I mean, actually, at night, I did a walk as well at night.
Kitten NW.
Before I slept.
Yeah.
Because but I allow the window like 2 hours before I go to sleep, because if I do an hour walk like at 10 p.m., which is when I usually sleep, then that would mean that 11 p.m. is when I finally stop, take a shower, whatever, go to sleep. I wouldn't be able to go to sleep, so I'd give myself 2 hours window. So I start or I finish eating at 8 p.m., start my walk for an hour after 8, and then just be kind of like an hour window, like between 9 and 10 is when I go to sleep, to get a really restful, deep and refreshing sleep, I suppose. But I generally wake up at like 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, something like this for prayers. So I feel like maybe I should sleep earlier. But anyway, 7 hours sleep is a non-negotiable for me. So if I was to choose between sleeping or working out, I would choose sleep on top of working out. Like, sleep is my biggest priority, because no matter if I was doing workouts at night, right, just kind of like sneak that in, if I haven't done any walks or if I haven't done any exercises that day and I wanted to do it when I'm before I sleep, then it kind of like cuts into my sleeping time. And the sleeping time is basically the best time for you to produce testosterone, to lose fat. Yeah, you lose fat when you're sleeping. So, so, you know, for your body to recover. So all of that happens during sleep. And no amount of exercise or nutrition or what have you is going to help you do the same thing. So when I realized this, exercise is second when it comes to sleep. Sleep priority. Relationship, sleep priority. Anything right now, sleep is a #1 priority for me, non-negotiable. You don't disturb my sleep at all. Excuse me. This will be like done tomorrow. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, there was a literal fire that I had to put out. It wasn't a big fire. It was just like an egg tray that somebody put like a fire on, like basically to get rid of mosquitoes or something.
Kitten
I don't know
NW.
why.
Yeah, I understand and no air horn XD.
Oh wait a minute, I've already done morale crafting for morale today. So I want to say, you know what, before anything else, let's just do our random queues. So random trial queue, random advanced dungeon queue, possibly an RC. I don't think it's a very particularly difficult one
Kitten
today.
NW.
I think it's Lair of Lost Mouth.
Plus heal.
Oh, so fast. Wait, I thought you were gonna do something. Oh wait, that's later. Exercise. Right. Yeah, I love to exercise actually. It's
Kitten NW.
I did some yesterday.
I will run later XD.
Alright. You know what to do, kitten. Are you in the game already? Oh, I've already collected it. Wait, did I already do it? I'm pretty sure I haven't done. Oh, maybe I did RTQ already yesterday, but we'll do RTQ anyway, since we do have 1 pip here to do the battle pass with.
Kitten NW. I already exercised earlier with my stomach.
Oh, so you fall in the category of doing sit-ups to get 6 packs. I don't. Okay, so this is my own personal opinion about regarding like things like sit-ups and crunches and all this. It doesn't work. The reason being, the muscles here, it's impossible to target those, just those in particular, to kind of like pop out to get 6-pack. The way my trainer did it, my previous trainer, the way
Kitten
he did
NW.
it was to lose body fat percentage.
Sit-ups, push-ups, ice
Push-ups
climbing,
good.
and
Ooh.
more. Laughing face.
Ice climbing or like wall climbing? Wait, ice climbing? Hold on. If I heard that correctly. What's ice climbing? Like I have a mental picture of it, like you're climbing Mount Everest or something, but I don't think you go around to Nepal to like go up Mount Everest. So what's ice climbing? I mean, I know of ice skating, but ice climbing, like literally climbing a wall of ice, is that a thing? Cause I used to do wall climbing. Actually, do I have the video here somewhere?
Kitten NW. No XD.
Okay.
Kitten NW.
Is that with a pick?
XD.
Is that with a pick? Is that why it's called ice climbing? Because you're basically climbing the wall with a pick. I don't know. I've never. It's a very mind-blowing concept. I want to say mind-blasting. I just can't picture it in my head. Anybody else who wants to join? I think we should do RTQ first, because that's the easiest one, I think. I mean, the easiest to queue for.
Kitten NW.
I don't know.
Search up ice climber exercise. Laughing face.
Smart. I'll do that in a second. Oh wait, I'm already the tank. Well, when I say RTQ is easier, actually meant like it's much easier for you to kind of like queue for, and then it'll pop up. But in terms of population, I think it'd be much harder since you need more people to queue for it, like RTQ, if that makes sense.
Kitten NW. Wanna join 3 at Runty ____.
He would have plussed up by now. I think he's tired. I think he's tired. 6, 7, 8. Let me help on. Oh god, I can't see. Let me help on Shane. Is that what
Kitten
he said?
NW. Yeah, bedtime I think, or morning.
Yeah, it's 2 for him. I think it was like 2 something. So it'll be pretty late for him. So we need 4 more DPSers. 4 DPSer, 4, 5, 6. So we need just 6 more people for RTQ. I'm about to ask in channels now because it's kind of slowed down the amount of people plussing up. Plus DPS. Trickling, it's trickling now. 5 people need 3 DPSers. Oh, actually, it's gaining momentum now for some reason. We need 3 more, 5 more. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6, so we need 4 more. 2 DPS, 1 tank, 1 heal. Why is it so hard to get tanks and healers? Like, oh, hold on. What did I just do? Copy. So this is the thing. I don't actually think being a tank or a healer is that difficult. Like, I can be a healer, not a main, obviously, but I can play as a healer if needs be. But I enjoyed being tank more. I suppose people just enjoy being a DPS more than they do as a support role, tank and heal. But I suppose it is in my nature to help people, to want to help people. So being a DPS, you know what? I feel like it's much cooler to be tanking hits and still stand. Whereas, you know, I can still do DPS as a tank. Maybe not as much as a DPSer, obviously, but wouldn't that be cool to be tough and still be able to withstand like hits and also still deal damage? 2, 4, 6, 7. We actually need 7, 3. We need more 3 people. There you go. Oh wait, did somebody, was that for the RTQ or RADQ? We need 1 tank and 1 heal, I believe. I could be wrong. Go pro player looking for group or tank heal. I suppose that's where all the like DPS healers are and tanks are, if I can actually see. Otherwise, I guess we could go to a different channel, PvE channel. Maybe we'll get bites over there. Otherwise, we'll just queue it up, I think, rather than waiting. What we can do is just queue it up as is, and hopefully some tank or a healer or both will queue up as well. Wait, am I already, oh, see what I mean? Am I even a tank? I'm not. I'm not a tank. I forgot to saw a tank. Whoops. It's okay. I just won't get the roll bonus, unfortunately, but it did pop. So I guess I'm gonna be DPS here. Do I want to swap to my astral gears? I want to say yes. Are these already my astral gears? Keep up. Yeah, waiting for map. Yeah, unfortunately, I spent like what, a good 2 minutes, 5 minutes probably getting this group together, and he finally plussed up for a tank. So I'm like, dude, you should have said something earlier, you know. I tend to do that as well. I tend to wait when somebody's calling for an RTQ. I wait till the very end when there's like 1 or 2 people left before I plussed up. For reasons. Because there's a tendency for the queue not to go through, right? Because people give up sometimes. Like after calling for a group together for like, I don't know, 15-30 minutes, people give up. So although I would do what I did just now, which is like just publicly queue, even though we didn't have 10 people, it would be much better for me to queue with 10 people, you know, in a group, so that if somebody leaves or if somebody just like AFKs, like for right now, I don't know, I think, oh, there we go. Because sometimes it actually happens, you know, people queue up for an RTQ and then they decide, oh, I'm not gonna do this dungeon for whatever reason, like I hate this dungeon or whatever, is boring, or I've never succeeded in this dungeon, for whatever reason that they decided to kind of like AFK and not like participate. Just gonna move away just in case it's on me. I didn't think it was, but just in case. Gonna get my C's up. I should have done that earlier. I'm not a really good DPS. I will not be the top 5 DPSers here. I'll tell you that now. But I can try. Again, I don't main as a DPS. I main as a tank fighter. Which is very like what's the word I'm trying to look for? Confusing? Not confusing per se, but what's the word I'm looking for? Doesn't make sense. It doesn't compute. Because a fighter, when you hear the word fighter, you think, oh wow, you know what, big PP DPS, right? In fact, if I was to really work on my DPS, I think I would be able to be big PP DPS. It's just that I don't main as a DPS fighter. Some of the big PP DPSers are actually fighters. Well, I lie. There is a way. There are ways for you to become big PP DPS as a fighter, I want to say. I just don't know what the secret sauce is to do so. Because I mentioned this guy before, Lance. I don't know if he still plays the game anymore. I haven't.
Runty ____.
Oh, hey.
I know a few huge DPS fighters.
Yeah? I mean, they exist. The question is, how? The how, as to the how is what I'm not sure. Because as I mentioned before, people like Lance, who I don't know if still plays or not.
____. CICI was the one who always beat everyone on damage no matter what we played LUL.
Really? Wait, you mean no matter what you played in terms of class? There is a secret sauce to it. There is in fact a secret sauce to it, but
Runty ____. Yeah, that dude was great on DPS fighter.
You've heard of Lance then. I'm pretty sure everybody's heard of Lance. Whenever somebody talks about big PP DPS fighter, Lance is probably like, if not the #1 mentioned name. I mean, I would like to be somebody that's like, oh yeah, best fighter, tank, DPS, whatever, but nah. Like, I'd settle for being the #1, like, highest IL fighter in Neverwinter. Although, obviously, I'm doing the free path to that. I'm not spending real life cash into kind of like upgrading myself. And speaking of upgrading myself, even though I received like 30 glyphs of potencies and 2 kind of like coalescent modes from hate yesterday, I am refraining. I'm stopping myself from actually using those glyphs and coalescent wars because I got my own. Wait a minute. We killed Valindra. How did we manage to kill Valindra when it wasn't even her phase yet? I know she has that shield that returns damage, but did we actually do so much damage that we actually went past her shield and killed her in the process? It seems like that's the case, judging by like where we are right now. Ooh. These artifacts. He's probably gonna fly off in a second actually. It's so weird being a DPS now because I'm not as tanky as I am as a tank, which for obvious reasons. I don't have tanking stats on my DPS. He just has a lot of HP. So if I'm not being healed... Speaking of which, actually my build is a healing build. So I self-heal myself. Like a lot of these combat powers is self-healing. If I get debuffed, for example, I get healed. If my HP is lower than a certain threshold, it gets healed. Hey!
Salam alaikum all.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, sir? How are you, brother? So, I was just mentioning you earlier about how you gave me 30 glyphs of potencies and 2 coalescent modes. But I was explaining how I'm not going to use those personally.
I am good and you today.
Alhamdulillah. I actually did quite a few things before I started stream, which is why I came in late. Like I was supposed to start streaming like at 8 a.m. on the dot, but I did a morning walk. I fed the dogs and cats, and then my father came home, and he was like, there was a fire burning, right? One of our, well, I want to say tenants. One of our tenants was burning some egg trays. Hey, Gigi. My love, forgive me, my love. Actually, kind of sweet thing that happened today. I was praying, right? Fajr prayers, Subuh prayers. Well, basically Fajr prayers. And then my wife was getting ready to go to work. It is one of the... Actually, she was late. She usually wakes up around 5, 6, something like this, right? But it was already 7 o'clock, and she was like about to go to work. She was telling me how she's like late for work, and she was getting dressed, and she was so as she was getting dressed, I'm there on the prayer mat. I was just looking at her. My God, my wife is beautiful. I don't know. It's just like, and I told her so. I actually said so. You know, you look beautiful today, and she was like, 12 years, 13 years of marriage, and you're now realizing that I'm beautiful. I don't know, man. It's just some random thought that just happened to me this morning. But anyway, did walks, fed the dogs, fed the cats, and then my father came in. There's a fire because one of the tenants was burning some egg trays, and my father wasn't too happy about that because apparently if you burn egg trays, this is not the key. Did I not buy the right key? Wait, hold on. Kill the god. Oh, okay. Should I even? Now, you know what? I don't think it's important to get the key from here. I know I left the...
NW. Dragon Bone Veil.
Yeah.
NW. Yes.
I used to buy like hundreds of those keys, so I was surprised that I couldn't open the chest.
Yeah, there is nothing XD.
Yeah. I mean, there's a slight chance that a coalescent mode might pop from that, the dungeon chest, but it's so random, I think, that it's probably not worth it. Not worth a key to try and open it to get a coalescent mode. Besides, I'm not lacking in a coalescent modes. I mean, I might kick myself, you know, by saying something like that. Like, I don't need any more coalescent modes. I do need coalescent modes. I mean, if we're looking at my enchants, right? I do have. Oh, I mean, I do have enough. Well, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, basically, right? Well, maybe. No, let's go to my tank build, because this is kind of like my main. I just need 4 more, right, to turn into Celestials. Whether or not this is good for my build or not, it's a different story. It's all about the isle for me. So yeah, I mean, I do have Glyphs of Potency, the ones that Hate gave me. I just feel like I shouldn't be using those. It's really funny because I followed this rule where if I am in abundance of something, I should be able to give that out, right? So kind of like help myself first and then help others second.
Kitten NW. Guess what I go today? Laughing face.
What? Not coalescent mode? What do you mean gotten? As in all Celestials, perhaps? Or do you mean like a drop? You go, or you got? I'm assuming something that you got today.
Kitten NW. Got today, gonna switch real quick to show you.
Okay. I'm wondering. You know, I'll just leave the queue. Cause I'm thinking, if I was to do an RAD queue, do I want to do RAD queue? I feel like I should do a RAD queue. So before I do, I'll just ask, anybody wants to go RADQ? Like, I know Kitten's swapping, so she's probably like, oh, you know, I have to swap back. So, but I'll wait for Kitten if she decides she wants to come with. But yeah, I'm gonna do one more RADQ before we really get into the nitty-gritty of this stream, which is, I think, weekly hauls. Since it is reset yesterday, not this one, sorry. Yeah, this one. I mean, I've already done it. Right? I mean, I'm already capped with this campaign. However, this still eludes me. This boon. I don't know what this in hindsight quest is at all. I've basically done all of the quests here already, like multiple times, and it still hasn't netted me this in hindsight quest. I don't know where it is. Let me check. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take this. I'm assuming these are all the weekly quests. What's this? Thank you, everyone. Gurundax the Vile. Okay. Gathering Seeds. Heroes on High, Raider Retaliation, Runic Revelation, Scalefather, Scoundrel's Retreat, Skull Fortress, something to build on. So I guess we could do the weeklies first. I don't know. I don't need to do the weekly because the battle pass is actually already done. See this one? There's no pip, so there's actually no reason for me to do this. Paranoid. Wait, you got that from a dungeon?
Would you rather have a drink or be stuck here for weeks?
Molten Grimoire of the Companion. So that's from Mount Hot now. Selling this at the moment. Wait, you can sell those? So, wait, where'd you get those? Did you buy it from the auction house or it actually dropped for you?
Kitten NW. Yes.
Bind on.
Kitten NW. Drops from the heroics.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Okay, because I didn't even know you could do that, actually. Cause I thought you had to
Kitten
buy it.
NW.
That's the only way.
But very rare.
Very rare. You got that right. Like, I didn't even know you could even get those. Because if you were to buy it from here, I don't remember which tab it is. I'm assuming it's this one. No? Companion. Yeah. If you hover on any of these are all bound to account.
Kitten NW.
Huh.
Companion gear.
Yeah. Because I need one more of the awareness. That was actually the other thing that I wanted to work on today, which was to get this well, maybe on for my DPS as well. Now that I look at it, I need to get one more awareness, which I don't have. Like I need all three slotted as awareness, because I feel like I have a psychic feeling my defense is maxed out. It will be maxed out. So this one's awareness. This one's awareness. Yeah, I've only got 2. That's defense. That's defense. So I need one more awareness.
Impersonal luck. Best viewers on viewfame.online at AZDBLXCD.
Oh, okay. It's just that is that guy. it is the bot. I don't have my mods on, unfortunately. I don't think. Fear's not here. If you are not a mod, sir, speak now or forever hold your peace. Yeah, I think it's a bot.
Kitten NW. I'll be a mod. Laughing face.
You want to? I can make you a mod, kitten.
Kitten NW. If you are looking. Kitten NW. For some.
Hey,
Tem.
February.
Mib, you need new gear, master. Kitten NW. Sure. Laughing face.
Mod.
Kitten NW. I'm a great mod. Laughing face.
I think I just made you a mod, kitten. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I just made you a mod. Thank you for doing this. It just takes me a very long time to get things going if I was the mod. I mean, if I was to try and kind of like block that person. So I'm gonna do an RDQ now, if anybody would like to join. Otherwise, we'll just queue it in a random, and then yeah, we'll just
Kitten NW. Plus heal.
Plus heal. Like we should make that into kind of like a slogan for you, kitten. Plus heal. Is that you? I don't know. It's too small. Seriously. When am I gonna get my eyes fixed, right? Oh, Cave Dog is on. Hate is on. Obviously. Band-Aid. Let me invite you, madam. There you go. Oh, I think somebody's making a group in my alliance.
Hey Temp. Plus.
Nice. Give me a second, sir. Takes me a while. You're saying about something about gears, Hate. What do you mean by that, sir? Unfortunately for Neverwinter, the only way for you to get gears, like the latest gears, is to actually do the end game dungeons. Professions is not. I mean, it is a way to get gears, but it's not the best way to get gears. Unfortunately, I feel like it should be a balance of both, right? You should be able to get the latest gears as a profession masterwork, or as a end game kind of like runner, because this gives you kind of like dual ways, more than one way of achieving something. Somebody's doing RC. Yeah, I don't wanna disturb your gathering of people, so I'm just gonna ask in channels, looking for 2 more. DPS. RIDQ. What is this song? Well, I didn't have to pop my back behind for it to hurt. Yesterday, I did kettlebell exercises. I recorded myself doing those exercises, and I gotta say, my back hurts. my spine hurts because I was trying to do an RDL using a single kettlebell, 16 kilos, and I usually lift like 80 kilos, right? What is it? 30, and the bar is 20. Yeah, so 30 on the left, 30 kilograms on the right, plates, and then 20 kilograms is the barbell itself. So that's 80 kilo deadlifts, and I could do 3 to 4 rounds of that, doing 5 reps, right? But yesterday when I was doing the RDLs only on 16 kilos, my back was hurting, probably because it's heavy, and I didn't kind of like work up to it. Like I didn't do it slowly, and also because I was doing it slow, doing the movement slow. Like I was like doing like this, lifting it up and then slowly lowering it down, you know, and then up and then lowering it all the way down. So that kind of motion, and for 10 times as well, each side. So technically, oh, you in a Q group. So yeah, I think 10, 10, 10, and I did that for at least. What? He said something. I can't. Oops, let me leave. Okay. There you go. We need 1 more DPS, correct?
King for Leonidas 300
Hey!
Sparta 235. Hi Sparta 235. Whoa.
Hello, sir. Hello, Fluffy. I know you're there somewhere. How are you? How are you two? I actually was mentioning you guys, well, you in particular yesterday, I believe, because I thought somebody was another king Leonidas or King Spartan or something of that that kind of like line of thought was on the stream, but actually it was an emoji. It doesn't look like we are getting our final DPS. Let me just ask in the channels before I queue us in as 4, or maybe even PvE dungeon for good measure. You know, it's kind of funny. Most of the like streamers that I watch, Neverwinter streamers, have this window open most of the time. You know, like it's uncanny. Every time I go into a Neverwinter stream, this window is always open, like in the middle of the screen, like this, like what I have right now. All queuing in. Queuing. There you go. And I got roll bonus now because I actually am a tank. Did I? Okay, that is. How much you guys want to bet is Dread Sanctum again? Because Kitten is here. You know, Lair the Mad Mage, I actually prefer Dread Sanctum now. I feel like Dread Sanctum is quite quick and easy as compared to all the kind of like
Ruffy _____
old dungeons.
Dread Sanctum is fun one though.
Yeah, I feel like it's quite, you know, it's like you're killing the first boss, and then you're suddenly killing the second boss, and then suddenly you're at the final boss, right? It's really
Ruffy
short.
_____. Very fast yet.
Right? I actually prefer Dread Sanctum now. I know I was giving it a bit of a bad rep yesterday because we did it twice in a row. Not twice in a row, but every time we queued for it, it seems like we're getting Dread Sanctums all the time, but I actually enjoy doing Dread Sanctum. It kind of helps me with warming me up for like Master, I suppose. What are you now, kitten? 85 still? 85? I can't tell. It looks like 87 actually. Don't do it. Don't do it. You did it.
Kitten NW.
They did.
Yes,
Wait.
85.
I can't.
Fluffy Planet 13132.
Hey, Fluffy.
Hey guys.
Hello, hello, hello. No Sparta today. What was it I was gonna say? Yeah, so yesterday I think when I streamed, somebody came. No, I thought somebody came in. There was another king. Speaking of which, I feel like I know I don't know if he plays anymore. I can't even remember what his IGN is. Oh God, what was his name? What was his name?
Fluffy Planet 13132.
There you go.
Sparta 235.
There
Hi
you
Sparta
go.
235. Woof.
Oof. So can't remember his name now because he hasn't come in to say hello in a very, very long time. But he used to be a very kind of like avid viewer of mine, and he was a surgeon, and he has a lot of money. But the one thing compelling to me was the fact that he himself said, and I don't know if this much is true, but I have a tendency to believe that he is of a royal bloodline. Royal bloodline. But he's rich anyway. He is rich anyway, but he made a name for himself being a surgeon and all, and like he's very rich. But yeah, I think that's the only kind of like viewer of mine that actually has some sort of royal blood in him, which I find really interesting, I want to say, because I think actually yesterday somebody was coming in just as kind of like, I don't know if he meant to say it as a joke or he was trying to be funny. He was saying in the chat that, oh, you're not a Spartan, like an actual I hesitate to say Greek because I don't think Spartans are Greek. Or from Greek. Sparta is Sparta, right? So so he goes, I'm not from Sparta. And I was like, sure, you are right. I am not from Spartan. You know, I'm not a Spartan, but that meaning to say I'm not from
Fluffy
Sparta.
Planet 13132. King has got me to level 20 in one day, and now I got my item level up to 62k.
Oh, okay, I was like 262k or like 262k. What? No, okay, so 62k. Nice. In one day? Possible, but wow. Okay, it's because you don't you can't level using experience anymore, which I used to do back in the day. I could make a level 20 in about an hour, I think, back in the day when leveling was a thing, because then I used prosperities in my insignias. And well, I mean, even now with like freaking 25 insignias, right? Sorry, it's still the same, 20. Wait, no, it's not. Back in the day it was only 3. So with an extra 4, yeah, if I could get like if we still had experience gain like back in the day, then I'd probably be able to level to 20 in less than an hour because of the experience gain. I was getting, I think it was 600 plus experience bonus gains extra. So getting level 20 in the old system was very, very easy for me. It's almost ridiculous, I'd say. I should have swapped to a single target. Probably too late now, but we shall see. And I should have swapped to a Scorpion as well. Now that I think about it. But again, it's okay. We got Kitten here. We got Hate here. He's probably top DPS. Oh, that was fast. I don't know, man. Remember when Ring of Darkness was broken and we could actually do a lot of damage by accident, right? Depending on if, like, for example, it procced during a, say, Mount Power or something similar like this. Something really damaging, like a daily. I remember, what dungeon was that? I made a short of it as well, actually. That I basically deleted the boss's HP as a tank. So I feel like things like this, where it's broken but enjoyable, actually makes the game good. But obviously, being broken and all, it's not very balanced. But I don't know, man. It's like even from when I first started playing Neverwinter, people have always tried to figure out what is the most broken thing, right? What is the meta? And that's been like a game for us Neverwinter players, trying to figure out what's the meta. And what does meta mean again? Most effective tactic available. Yeah, I know, right? Whoa, I didn't even know that's what meta stands for. Most efficient tactics available. That's what meta stands for. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, so when Ring of Darkness was broken and you were basically able to do a DPS as a tank or a healer, or even as a DPS, much more damage than you were supposed to. Ooh, somebody died. You didn't have to scroll up, bro. But it is kind of embarrassing. How did you die? Who died? Who died? I don't know who died. Somebody died. Because he got slam dunked by the golem just now. So what was I saying? Yeah, metas. Unfortunately, because of like all this balancing, quote unquote, and not being able to overstat yourself, like you only the maximum cap of certain stats is 120%, and the rest are like 90%. It gives that kind of like, you know, limitation. I suppose it's fun in its own way that you're supposed to get the most, you know, bang for your buck, getting to like 120% in those stats and 90% in other stats. You know, using like changing, swapping your gears, and you know, increasing your enchantments. You know, certain companions, certain mounts, but unfortunately, you just can't. You just can't. Like with the 90% back in the day, when all of the stats were 90%, I think yes, it is possible for you to get 90% in all stats, right? Because the kind of like stat requirement is much less. But now that you have 120% in certain stats, it becomes, oh, I have to sacrifice maybe not even 90% in certain stats to maximize 120% in other stats, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's like, is it even possible for you to get 120% in all of those stats and 90% in the other stats? Basically max out your character. Is that even physically possible at the moment? I don't think so. Because I've been trying, and I mean, obviously I don't have all of my enchants, and I don't really care about what enchants that I'm upgrading in order to kind of like maximize those stats. But even then, right, even so, even if I did, I don't think it's possible. It's just because of the limitations of the game. There might be broken ways of doing it, but I'm not about to. Well, if it's in the game, then that's allowed. But if we're talking about modding, right, changing the game files, now that's illegal. I know that for a fact, that you can't change the game files of the game in order to kind of like get a result, right? Should I swap to something? No, 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 no. Just in case. I know we're good. I know we're good. I know this party is good. But I want to make sure that everybody stays alive. So I'm just gonna maintain using the Stalwart Lion for this time. I might want to go single target question mark. Do I want to go single target or do I want to go Iron Warrior? I don't think I need Iron Warrior. In fact, I don't think I need single target because we're gonna kill those boulder things, the rocks on the ground. What was taking us so long? Who are we missing? Are we missing somebody? Wait, I can't. One. Yeah, we're missing someone. What? What? Who is this? And why is he still hanging over there? Oh! Kitten, are you okay? I don't know if Kitten's still around. Didn't even realize. Kitten? Kitten? Hello? Did she say something in chat? I don't think so. I don't think. We'll just give her a minute. I'm not sure what happened to Kitten. I think she's moving. No. Not sure. What's up with Kitten? We'll give her a minute. Yeah, we lost her way back here. I don't know. I didn't even realize she wasn't with us because we were moving so fast anyway. I did kind of hear a mimic, but she's not moving at all, I don't think. Did she say something in chat? I feel like she may have. I thought it was just a lull. Somebody said lull, and that was it. Hold on, guys. I'm basically going back. Oh, did we lose her? I think we did. Wait. I have no idea what's going on right now. Oh, okay. No, we didn't lose her. Somebody went out of the game and came back in. Not sure what's going on right now. I hesitate to go all the way back there. I'm kind of worried now. She didn't say anything. Or maybe she did. Hold on, let me just backtrack on chats. I'll be right back. Okay, I see. She's AFK. Alright. She did say she was be right back. Well, anyway, while we're waiting for Kitten to come back, I'm not quite sure what happened. For her to be still away from the game is probably gonna kick her in like 15 minutes. I don't know how long we are gonna wait for her. People are being impatient already. Who left? Oh, hate. You're in PE. Yeah, you'll be able to come back. No worries. So let me just while we're waiting for Kitten. I really don't want to upgrade this right now. Not with the glyphs that hate gave us. Not because I don't want to. It's just that I feel like yes, I need to upgrade my own enchantments first before I start thinking about giving it away. So do I then just use, wait, it's 6, right? 6 times 4 is 24. That would basically wipe out almost all. That would only have I believe I've already used 4, so I've got 26 left. So if I used to use 24 of the 26, I'll only have 2 glyphs of potency left to give away. I don't know how I feel about that. What does this do? Accuracy. I think that's a good... Accuracy is a good offensive stats to put on your DPS, I want to say. What do I do? What do you guys think? Should I upgrade all of my enchants to Celestial? But the thing is, the glyph of potencies that I will get from Sabella's, right, will be bound to account. I will not be able to give those away, so I think that's a shame. Like, I know I can buy some glyphs of Astral Diamonds.
Do you have Astral Diamond?
From the bazaar, Wondrous Bazaar. I do only have like 15% off as a VIP. Wait, you can't get glyph of potencies from Astral Diamonds? I feel like we've had this conversation before. Yes, you can. Look, it's right over here. Bottom right. So, how much were these? And I'm assuming Hate is a VIP, right? So that he has a discount as well. Or maybe he bought it during a 20% off discount during kind of like, for example, Protector's Jubilee. So it's 37,500. Let's just assume. Times that by 37,500 times that by 30. So he gave me 1,125,000 AD's worth of glyphs of potency yesterday. Oh, I thought it was kitten. It's not. So I'm thinking, like I could replace the 24 glyphs of potencies by buying them. Does that make sense? I don't know. Or perhaps instead of during a normal day of 15%, let's just assume it is like Jubilee, right? Jubilee, originally a glyph of potency is 50,000 AD. With the 5% extra from, like, say, a Jubilee, you'll get 20% off. Meaning to say it's 40,000 each. No, that doesn't make sense. It's 3750 now. I think it's 25% off, guys. Sorry, let me calculate that again. Minus 25%. Oh, it's 25% off now. So is it 30%? So let's say it's 30%, which is 35,000. Times that by 30. 1,050,000. Oh, welcome back. No worries. My groceries. Oh, okay. So late at night. So late at night. I got worried though. If you watch the VODs, I got a bit worried because I felt like maybe perhaps something happened to you. Like, I don't know. But I'm glad that you're okay and that your groceries are here. But it's so late. It's so late though. Like, we have that kind of service. Like, we could get our groceries sent to us, but this late, like past 10 p.m. I don't know if anyone would want to do that. In fact, the shops, we don't really have a lot of 24-hour shops here in my country. So what happens is, I believe, ah, that's not nice. Although I do believe shops close at like 10 p.m. here. We do have certain like 24-hour shops, like small. Wait, actually, I don't think we have 24-hour shops. We don't have like a 7-Eleven here, not anymore. Maybe there is one or two. There is a law. There's a legal kind of like law, business law in my country, stating that only 2 types of businesses can open 24 hours. One being a hotel, and 2 being restaurants, or a place of kind of like, where you can eat. So I don't feel like a mini store or like a 7-Eleven falls under those either categories. I suppose if you consider a vending machine a shop, then that could be 24 hours. Yeah, no worries. Take your time. Don't worry about that guy. He's just like, he's probably in my guild. Or is it somebody from the groups? What is this? Wait, what are you doing, sir? Why are you trading with me now? Wait, didn't I give this to you? You know I need this. You know I need that. I'm not gonna say no to that. I should have replaced something. This is rare. This is rare. Oh no, we're going in. I'll play around with that later on. Hey, thank you very much, sir. I think you gave me 2, right, or something. But I know I need fortitudes. I know I need fortitudes. I just don't. I'm not sure whether I need it for barbed or something else. Wait, I feel like I do need it for barb. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I'm doing multi-target. You have been watching me closely. I think I mentioned it in the previous stream. Like, I want to say about 5 streams ago. That when I was working on my insignias, that a certain insignia I was missing, fortitudes, and I do believe those were barbed. Yeah, barbed. I believe so. I can't get to that one. I did shield toss it though. I think we did manage to get it. I probably should swap to Iron Warrior at this point. Yeah. Most other than tanks won't be able to survive this. And it's okay, guys. You don't have to like group up with me. I have ways. To solo this. And I'm pretty sure Kitten has me covered as well, so it's only random. This was a master, maybe I'd be in a bit of trouble, but even then, even masters, I could probably do this solo. I have my ways. Probably should have used phalanx as well, but it's fine. Can use this. Like, people back in the day used artifacts in order to like do this part. Oh, there we go. I think I'll just maintain Iron Warrior for right now. Ooh, look at that big PP DPS. I didn't even get to use my artifacts and mount powers. But I wanna. Oh. Hopefully I don't get. Oh. Yeah, no, this is not working. I'm not doing enough damage to the boulders. Yeah. It's kind of useless at this point. So there's this actual mechanic, if you didn't know, that if you keep the golems alive, there you go, you got it. If you keep the golems alive and then have it interact with the boar worm, well, basically when he does the AoE attack, the 360, it actually lowers his wattage. But you can kill the golems, but at the last second, so that the bodies are still there on the kind of like field. Because when it's still on the field, the borer worm will still hit it, and then will still lower its kilowatts. Unfortunately, they despawn too soon. I think they should just like maintain. They should maintain that the bodies just like do not despawn until the borer worm hits it. But that's just my opinion. Like I'm thinking the devs actually wanted us to keep the golems alive as an extra challenge, but the reward is you have lesser kilowatts, and the lesser kilowatts that the borer worm has, the less damage that he does, and also the less of this waves he does as well, or it does. Ooh, yes. Massage. I actually have a machine that does this. Not electrify me. It's called the Genki. It's from Elkin, this company. And it's like a German innovation thing. It mixes acupuncture with electric, kind of like I don't know what it's called, shock, I suppose, electric shocks. So it's like a massaging system. It's a self-massaging system that does mix acupuncture with electric shocks, right? I know it sounds a bit like gruesome, but it's actually quite enjoyable, I want to say. Yeah, I'm not even... I just managed to use my artifact there. You guys have big PP DPS. It's actually really weird for me to be around people with big PP DPS now, because things are so easy. You know, you gotta understand, I've been running random queues with pugs all the freaking time for years, right? I mean, as ever since I lost my sight, it's become much harder for me to get groups together. Probably because it just takes me way longer to get groups together than it was if I was able to see, right? If I was healthy or normal. So, what is normal? So, I just run pugs all the time. Random queues with pugs all the time. And the struggle is real. Like, I feel like people don't actually know what mechanics are in pugs. Or, they just don't want to listen. I mean, if this was a pug right now, Kitten would have been kicked way before we reached the boss fight. Even though you said, be right back, Kitten, if this was a public queue, they probably just like vote for kick as soon as you said be right back. I don't know. There might be people like that. But thankfully, most of us are, you know, a made group, pre-made group, which then means, you know, people gotta chill. People gotta chill, you know. People have to collect groceries at night, or you know, go to the toilet, whatever. But in like random pugs, you don't know what's happening with the other person. So the kind of like, I mean, even I would do the same. I'd probably like not instantly vote, but after 5 minutes or so, or maybe less, I'd be like, okay, I don't know what's going on with this person right now. He's probably not gonna come back. Let's just vote kick this person, right? I'm not saying you, Kitten. I'm just saying in general. In general, a public pug pickup group queue. And unfortunately, that's the thing. I kind of wish you could carry on without the person for a while, and then when the person comes back, they'll be able to kind of like pick up where they left off. Kind of like, I'm thinking, I'm trying to okay, so you played Left 4 Dead, right, Kitten? So it's kind of like Left 4 Dead, where if somebody AFKs or they get disconnected, that the bot kicks in, right?
Kitten and W. Yes.
So something like that, maybe, where the player is being replaced by a bot. Does that make sense? Would that even make sense?
Kitten and W. But I played comp L4D too.
Hold on.
Kitten and W.
Diablo?
If you go AFK you get banned.
Oh, in Left 4 Dead? I did not know this. Oh, you know what else I didn't know that I just learned just now? Oh, what's going on? How? What? I just got a weekly done, but I'm not sure what I did. I think it's like kill this type of mobs. Or perhaps, uh-oh, we got a supercharged. No, you guys did too much DPS. You guys did too much DPS. We got scorpions that supercharged. Hold on. I'll try to grab all of the scorpions and try to tank this, but it's gonna be impossible, I think. Yeah. You gotta kill the scorps, guys. There's no way around this. You guys did too much DPS. Lamau. Yeah, even I can survive. Even I can survive this. There's like, how many is this? 4? 6? I see like about 5. I think we should wipe. This is a bit too much. Lol. Lol. Too much big PP DPS. Yeah, unfortunately you have to pull back. Yeah. You need to at least like not DPS as much until like the second wave of scorpions, if that makes sense. Well, did I miss? I feel like I missed one. No, we good. We got them all. Somebody's down. Is somebody down? I don't know. I can't tell. Are they up now? I think hold DPS, guys.
Kitten and W. Lag killed me.
Oh, you're
Kitten
dead.
and W. Rubber band.
Okay. I think we good though. If you don't mind waiting. I was wondering why my HP was still kind of like low. Don't worry about it. I mean, we could. I got self-heal. I got stones. So I'm good. But I don't know about
Kitten
the rest.
and W. I don't mind, I'll play Baby Shark through the door XD.
Baby. Oh no! I've less stats. That's no bueno. I feel like one of us don't actually know the mechanic. I actually did want to run, but I was kind of hoping the other guy was gonna run away from me. We got supercharged. We got one supercharged. You can big PP DPS the Scorpion now, guys. We don't have a healer either. There we go. Okay, now do big PP DPS. Oh, I just realized something. Now that we don't have a healer, I don't know if we can survive the kind of like the heal check. Let me go phalanx because at least that will mitigate somewhat. Go single target for right now. Hopefully we don't fail this one. Because I know it's like kind of sucks that Kitten's dead and she has to wait for us to kind of like complete this. Like, as soon as Kitten died and I said wipe, I think people will be more susceptible. Wait, is it done? Oh, too late. I was kind of late. I was supposed to do the phalanx way before this. Yeah, there we go. I knew we could do it. GG, thanks all. So, let's see what RC is. I think it's really easy. Yeah, Lair Lost Mouth, we could do that. I mean, not now. Not this group. Unless people want to. Teal...
Kitten and W.
Oh, wait.
Plus.
Companion. Yes. Okay. In that case, you can stay. What about Hate? Hate, are you willing to do RC?
Plus heal.
Or are you done? Oh.
Kitten and W.
Oh, hold on. What was that?
Join us, Hate. Laughing face.
Yeah, join us.
Temp.
Join
Plus.
us. Nice. Nice. So let me just ask in Alliance. We got 1 DPS, 1 tank, 1 heal. Hey, the Holy Trinity. We could actually just do it 3 of us. But I feel like it's such a shame. 2 more DPS, RC. Was it Kurundax? Wait, is it called Kurundax?
Kitten and W. No.
Lol. Lerv Lost Mouth. Thank you. Do I? Yeah, I kind of want to get out of here because I died. So I need kind of like the campfire buff. And then since it's RC, I probably need to use my latest gears. What's that? Group needs a tank. Sexy, very strong group. I'm not sure what they're talking about, but let me ask, since nobody is plussing up, let me ask in the RC channel. There we go. Or you know what, we can just go as 3 and then we'll probably get a we'll get filled later on. All right, guys. We'll just go in as 3 and then we'll get 2 more people later on. Cuz we are big PP DPSers, right? All of us.
Kitten
all of
and
us
W.
are big PP DPSers.
Hardcore LOLXD.
No. No. Let's not push it, shall we? Because the thing is, right? With RC, it is like the kind of like high IL, if that makes sense. The difficulty wise. Well, I'm not sure if they're plussing up for RC or not. I can't see what they're saying in the Lions chat at all. We could probably go, you know, Raptor, all Masterworks, whatever, to kind of like get the DPS up because there's only 3 of us. Unfortunately, Tudor and what's the other one? Portobello and what other buffs that requires 5 people for it to work? I think Portal Hound? I don't know. Somebody was saying Portal Hound last time and I got really confused. I thought the only 2 companion powers that requires, or not companion powers, but abilities, or Atrian. Yeah, I believe Atrian requires 5 people for it to work. No, actually no. No, I don't think so. It's only Portobello, which is the dungeon master, and also tutor that requires you to have 5 people in order for the ability to proc. I'm not sure of any other companion that requires 5 people. I'll use a Dritz, guys, so that we can have 5% more damage. I'm pretty sure it works still. Are we gonna do it all the way with just 3 people? Because we can. I have no doubt in my mind that we can do this with just 3. Because we got the Holy Trinity: tank, DPS, and heal. And we got big PP DPS. Especially with like Dritz on. I don't think we need Scorpion because we will, I want to say, always have combat advantage, but I'm kind of doubting it. You guys are standing next to me, why? You know, like, I'm pretty sure we have combat advantage. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm seeing Kit and sort of doing 360s. Is that not tiring? Is there a reason why you're doing 360s? There must be. I don't know if there is. I don't main a healer, so I'm not quite sure what you're doing right now. Is that to avoid AoE damage? Oh, I still have my phalanx on for some reason. Whoops. I should have used Bladed Rampart instead. What else could I use? Or what could we use as a group? Oh. How did you end up dead over there? Lol. Let me think. Oh yeah, my powers. Bladed Rampart. There we go. Is that what happens if you stay still? Gus. Is it still rubber banding for you, kitten? Like, I gotta tell you though, I'm playing at 300 FPS. No, is it not FPS? Is it FPS? No, it's not FPS. Pings. 300 pings. So it's like laggy for me. In your standards, I'd probably be laggy AF. Like I have to anticipate. Like I have to use like a sixth sense in order to tank. I think this is the reason why I prefer to tank rather than DPS or heal, because the slight lag, the like couple of seconds, is crucial. And I'm not saying that the certain like crucial times for tank is not there. There are times when you're supposed to like dig in, for example, at the right second, because otherwise too early and then you lose your stamina, and too late and you're dead. However, I've been like, basically, as Bane says in the Batman movie, I've been in the dark. You know, I'm paraphrasing here. I was born in the darkness, you know. I didn't see the light until I was an adult male or something. So I had to play a certain way with the lag. And I've been playing that for like, I don't know, 12 years now. Neverwinter, 12 years. Is it 12 years, 13 years? Coming 13 years, right, of Neverwinter. Oh, I probably should ask. Looking for 2 more RC lol at, oh, at second boss. Did I say DPS? No, I didn't. Oh. Oh. He didn't get in. It's okay. It's okay. Let me grab the aggros of these two. And then you guys can big TP DPS them. Oh, we don't have artifacts. I didn't realize that. I don't think we have mod powers either. Do we? Oh, somebody's dead. I wanted to pick you up. Whoever that was. I'm not sure. Let me grab aggro. Oh, wait a minute. What was that? I thought artifacts are disabled. Don't tell me there's actual artifacts that you can use, even though it's like a band, like it's disabled. Cause if there were, I don't know about it. I'd like to know, but I don't. Hold on. I'm concentrating. I don't want the kitten to be working real hard. Too hard. Like I feel like there are gears out there that will maintain threat even if you're just like moving around. I think it's the ring, right? I don't remember what Illustrace ring, blessing I think it's called. It's either a ring or a helmet. I'm not sure now which one. Do I want to swap to a stalwart lion? Question mark. I'm not sure. Because I feel like maintaining Dritz is still okay. Like, I prefer the DPS. But can we one-shot the boss? I don't know. Because the two DPS that I did grab is from Alliance. It's not from like channels or endgame channels or anything. I don't like to do that. Like, well, endgame dungeons usually are kind of like the top whatever roles, right? Top DPSers, top tanks, top heals, or at least the kind of like latest geared players. It's too exclusive, I want to say.
So we are agreed then.
Not to say that all of the players that are in those groups are kind of like the latest. Usually it's because a friend of somebody has just invited them to the group, and then you know, they want to finish or complete this certain dungeon, end game dungeon, for example. So they are in the group because I suppose tanks and healers don't require a lot of stats in order to be in the end game dungeon groups. You know, for example, Master Dread Sanctum, you don't have to have like 120 KIL in order to be in the group as a tank or healer. Even as a DPS, I don't think. As long as you have like, I want to say as long as you have the minimum requirement of 100,000 IL, you should be able to get into a Master Dread Sanctum, right? Somebody died because they were fooling around. So but I do believe I do believe that tanks and healers just have a lower requirement in order to be in those groups, only because they just tank and heal, right? It died doing the breath attack. Nice. So now that we got those out of the way, we basically done RADQ, RTQ. Ooh, trade bars. Sorry, I got distracted. I bet you I'm gonna get a transmute from here. Scroll of Mass Life, and I think there's Overload. Thanks, Hate. Thanks, Kitten.
Kitten NW.
it's so.
Look what I got 3.
Hey, what'd you
Kitten
get?
and W. In chat.
Oh, I missed it. Hold on, let me see. Unbind tokens, nice. There's like, how much is it? I believe it's like $10 for 5, or is it $10 for 10?
Has to be a reason why the swamp is so unnaturally toxic.
I believe it's here.
Kitten and W. I got 25 of them.
Yeah, so it's like $20 basically. Well, $25. If it is 10 unbind tokens for $10 or 1,000 Zen. I'm trying to figure out where it is in the Zen store. I thought it was services, but it didn't seem like
Kitten
it.
and W. Services.
Ah, there we go. This one. Unbind tokens.
Hey
100.
Tem. Easy run with good team.
Right? And you gotta understand, we did it with 3 people at the first. Well, actually 2/3 of it we were on just 3 people. We could have done it with just the 3 all the way, but then it's the thing is, if we just completed with 3 people, 2 other people missed out on the Reaper's coins. So I wouldn't even mind just grabbing people before entering. While 3 of us 3-manned the last boss, 2 people were outside. We used to do that actually. For
Hey Tem. Yup.
we used to do that for Shores of Torn because people didn't know how to survive during the final boss fight. So what we did was I think it was a hardcore. Why did we do hardcore? No, I think maybe it was Vault of Stars. I don't know, one of these dungeons, it was hardcore. So, meaning to say if somebody died, then the whole dungeon closes, right? Even at the last boss. So, we decided to include people as we were fighting the final boss. So, we were in the dungeon boss room already fighting. And then we included people, maybe just 1 person or 2 people at most, while we're 3-manning the final boss. I don't remember which dungeon we did it for. But anyway, Kitten, it looks like 100 unbind tokens equates to $10, which is 1,000 Zen. So what's the math on that? I don't know. I just received a message. It seems like it's from my doctor. So I'm gonna have to look at that in a second, guys. It seems important somewhat. 100 tokens divided by 1,000 Zen? Times that by $10? So it's like $1 each. I think. If my math is correct. I don't know. I don't know. I feel stupid. Hold on, guys. I need to check this message. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It's nothing bad. Nothing bad. It's just that I had an appointment for this department, and no, without giving away anything too personal. Let's just say I've been going to them for the past 2 years. Not my eye doctor, not my optometrist or eye doctor. I've been going to this medical department for the past 2 to 3 years now, I think, and it's not yielding any results. Oh, whoa, hold on. I'm not gonna throw away the legendary fortitude insignia that Hate just gave me just now. Hold on, let me mark this. There we go, it's marked now. Thank you again, Hate, for giving me those insignias. I'm not sure if these are the ones that I needed, but I have a sinking feeling they are, in fact. So let me just swap to that. And what are these? They are legendary insignia of fortitude. Oh, sorry, barbed legendary insignia of fortitude. Oh god, I'm so blind. Speaking of which, I still don't know when my eye doctor is gonna call me for the operations. Regal? I thought I had Regal. Wait, are there fortitude Regals? And no, don't buy. Don't give me. I mean, I won't say no, but I feel like. Oh, I already have barbs of. It's Regals that I actually needed, not barbs. But I do appreciate it. Don't worry, I do appreciate it. I'll keep it. I'll keep them because then I know these are the ones that you gifted me. I got Barb of Fortitude. Let me check that. Check this one. Fortitude gone. Illuminated. I feel like I don't have dominance gone. Gone. So I feel like it's 2 regal of fortitudes and 1 illuminated so far. Well, I could actually, perhaps I could trade for them. Brutality gone. Gone. Regal. So it looks like. So if I'm not mistaken, I need 3 regals of fortitude, 2 illuminated, and 1 crescent. Is it? I don't know. So I could in fact trade it. One, 2. Sorry, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. I need six more fortitudes, and unfortunately, none of them are barbed. It looks like I don't know. I lost count. I should have just written it down. For sure, I need regal ones. So maybe if I go, how many did you give me? 2, 3. Nice. So what I could do is I could ask for trades basically. I don't know if it's gonna work though. Ooh, I don't know if I wanna ask Alliance. Is that okay? I'm not sure if asking Alliance is okay. Maybe I'll ask in like the trade channel for Alliance. Or better still, don't worry, that's not your that's not your legendary that I that's not your legendaries that I converted into insignias. You know, okay, though hey, if you're still listening, is there anything that I could do for you, sir? You've been so kind as to give me all these things. I feel obligated to reciprocate something, anything that you need in the game. If I have the power to do so, I will do so. Because I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like you may or may not have played as much as I have from the looks of it. So it seems like you have no need of anything. right? You have no need of anything. It's kind of like where I'm almost at this moment. I've basically done
Tam.
everything in the game already.
No, all okay.
Yeah, you see what I mean? It's like we are at a point where we're giving out things because we ourselves don't need them, but we feel like, or at least this is my like thoughts about this. Like we feel like since we got everything in the game already, or at least we can get things that we need from the game, from other sources, we can give out the things that are unbound. You know what I mean? I would love to be able to do that, you know. I'm not quite there yet. It is actually one of my goals to be able to what's the word I'm looking for? Philanthropic, kind of like giving things away. Not just in terms of like in game Neverwinter, but in real life as well. Charity, for example. But I don't have all the money in the world, unfortunately, not yet. So what I tend to do is give away knowledge. You know, philanthropy doesn't just mean money. It could mean your time, which I feel like is the most precious resource at this time and age. At my age, 40 plus, right? I feel like time is the most important resource. So at this point, anything that I spend time on, I truly believe is not a waste of time. So me streaming, even though I'm not making money out of it, has given me so much value, right? Being able to talk to fellow Neverwinter players, being able to play like dungeons with you guys, for example, it's given me a lot of joy. So I don't see it as a waste of time, spending time with people from all around the world. You know, if I wasn't streaming, I don't think I'll be able to talk to Hate here from Tunisia, right? Or even Kitten from the US, soon to be Denmark. So if I was living my life normally in this like basically shell, like in my own kind of like universe right now with not streaming, I would not be able to talk with these people or play video games with them. Or even if I'm not playing Neverwinter, I wouldn't be able to play with all these other people. Did I say people's? Other people. So I find it has value for me, because not only is it honing my skills to be able to like talk in front of people. If I'm in front of the camera, I don't get anxious. So when I go on stage, and yes, I do go on stage, guys. Not lately, but I can. I've been trained to do so. When I go on stage, I can go back to this like experience and not be anxious. The only reason you're anxious anyway is because you don't know what to talk about. So I think it's an ability of mine that I can just talk constantly because of streaming. I'm able to just pull out topics out of the top of my head and just like start expanding on it. And that's why it's very rare for you to hear me just being quiet, unless of course I'm tanking or it's a boss fight and I need to concentrate. Then I'll say, guys, I need to concentrate, please forgive me for not saying anything for the next 5 minutes or so. But it's very rare for me to just like, you know what I mean, when I'm playing or when I'm streaming. Obviously when I'm not streaming, I do that, because otherwise I'll be talking to myself like, are you a crazy person? Unless of course I have VoIP, which generally nobody does use in Neverwinter, right? Nobody really uses VoIP or VoIP, I suppose. I would insta ban people, not insta ban. I would mute people if they're using VoIPs while playing Neverwinter, because most times than not, they're obnoxious. What I mean to say is they're like Karens, or I demand to see the manager. No, they like to instruct people. Do it like this, do it like that. Why are you standing there? Why aren't you killing the boss? Why are you not healing me? You know, these kind of things that pop up with like VoIPs in parties. So I just insta mute them. I just ignore people that uses VoIP, unless of course they're like being funny, and it is actually funny. Like people try to be funny sometimes, and it's like that's not funny. But unfortunate, I know. Do I fall in that category? I hope not. I mean, there was a saying. It's more of a business saying, but I'm paraphrasing. It goes something along the lines of, do the business that you want to do the business for yourself. If that makes sense. Like, if you're ever gonna do a business, you are your own customer. So this I think applies to streaming as well. So let me elaborate on this. Be your own customer. Basically, do the business that you actually love doing, or the products that you want to use or you want to sell. Expanding it even further. So for example, if you're very into video games, let's just say that as an example, you love video games. So what do? You open something like a GameStop, which sells consoles or retro. Even if you can go vintage, go niche with it. Maybe you like to play classic video games. So NES, Game Gear, Game Boy, the classic Game Boy, non-color Game Boy, Game Gears, perhaps, or maybe even just handhelds, totally handhelds, no consoles, or I suppose handhelds are consoles. So yeah, I mean, whatever niche market that you're into, right? You yourself are personally interested in. That is the kind of like, you love it. You love it enough to actually get into that business. So that's what you should be doing. Getting into a business that you yourself love, because then you're passionate about it. You wake up every morning. You can't wait to go to work because that's what you really want to do. I feel like for me that is streaming. I played Neverwinter for like 12-13 years non-stop. Well, I say non-stop, but I did take a two-year break recently, right? But yeah, I keep on coming back to Neverwinter for that reason. Really, I just love playing Neverwinter. It would be very difficult for me to stop. I think I said these before. The only time that I'd stop playing Neverwinter is because 1, I'm dead. 2, there's a better game out there. Or 3, I got permanently banned from playing Neverwinter. These are the only 3 reasons, guys, that I will stop playing Neverwinter. Unless there's like Neverwinter 2.0. I don't know. If there was such thing as Neverwinter 2.0, I would be very interested in it. Did I complete? I have to hand this in. Long live Postal. Is it Postal? Because when I didn't have VIP, remember when I didn't have VIP like a few weeks ago? I was saying I wasn't gonna buy VIP online, like on stream. I bought it like the next day, I believe, but I tried to buy it like right before the reset, so that I can get 2 keys in like a really short amount of time. Unfortunately, it got reset right after I bought VIP, which is unfortunate. I know I mentioned this before, but I just like, man, things happen. Like with the fire just now, with my father telling me to kill the fire. Not this dude. I think I need to do that though. Oh wait, let me swap to my gold build. There we go. So I have extra gold when I hand this in. Not much. One gold, I believe. Still, every little helps. I still don't know. I was actually hoping that doing the weeklies and dailies here would actually yield that quest in hindsight. Hold on. Let's just do... I want to say let's just do the quest one by one from the top. Ooh, I don't think this one's available anymore, right? This is an old quest. Elemental fire sealed container. Can I even do this quest? Will it tell me to go to like the world map or something? Hold on. Let me investigate this. Let's see if this still works. Wait a minute. I think I just saw it. Sword Coast. Yeah, I'm in Sword Coast. Eh? You can? Hold on. Hold a second. Why is it telling me to go to PE? I'm kind of interested now and see if I can actually get rewarded for this. Because it's a quest that's been in my quest line since, you know, back in the day when elemental seeds was a thing. But will I get the reward still? Am I even able to complete this quest? That's the kind of like question that I need answered. Huh. Hold on. There are shiny things on the ground. It's telling me to go to Minsk, perhaps? Uh-huh.
Balance is restored for the moment. Minsk is an interest. The elemental threat continues.
Am I supposed to go in here? Can I... Is this even gonna load, by the way, guys? Is this gonna crash my game? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think this is supposed to happen at all, guys. If the whole Neverwinter server goes down, this is the reason why. I basically hacked the Matrix. Look at it. The game is trying to search for this resource, which doesn't exist. I think. Oh! Huh! This is the old quest, right? Actually, can you even still do this? Can you even get this quest if you're doing legacy quests? Like, if you do a new character, can you go into the spot that I'm doing right now? I don't actually know. I'm overpowered for this level. Look at that, I'm just like dunking on these guys, one-shotting them. If I was to use a Minotaur, I think I'd be even more imba. Like, the only reason I'm doing this quest is one, I'm interested to see if I can, and it seems like yes. And two, the rewards. It's got the old like rank 5 enchantments or something like that. It says so in the rewards quest just now. So I'm just wondering if I'd still be able to get that, even though it doesn't exist anymore. I don't believe this particular quest that I'm doing exists anymore in the game, but it's still loaded, so I guess it does. But the question is, can you even do this on the normal? Like, if you were to open if you were to do level 1 and do this like quest line, will you still be able to get to this map? and I'm quiet. I'm just like, I just want to like really zerk through this, but I'm limited by my running speed. I guess I could use Canterbury or something like that. Canterbury, there is another one, I believe. Oh yeah, the companion that I don't have, one of the D&D classic characters, right? The acrobat. I think her name is Diana, the acrobat, or something like this. I don't have her yet because I'm focusing on trying to get the Grace of Palor. So things like D&D characters are gonna have. I do have Pyro. I think his name is Pyro. The Firemancer, I think his name was. With okay, I just did an Atwell. He died instantly. It's nice to feel like I'm like really strong. You know, if you played Star Wars, the MMO, Knights of the Old Republic, the starting level is very good at making you feel imba. Because once you get your lightsaber, you're just like ring, 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 you know. You're strong. But yeah, you quickly find out, like after that starting level, that you're actually pretty weak. As you know, if you were imba throughout the whole game, I think you'd feel like it's gonna be a very boring game. So, but feeling strong, the kind of like the feeling of being strong, I think,
Kitten NW.
has to be balanced.
I'm back.
Oh,
Laughing
welcome back.
Face.
By
Had
the
to
way,
cut out an annoying ingrown toenail. Ouch.
ow! I did have. Wait, was it an ingrown toenail or? No, it was hair. It's not called ingrown. Is it called ingrown hair? Where the hair basically goes into your skin, and it gets longer and it gets deeper inside.
Kitten NW. Yes.
Right. So, I had that. I actually had that. I had to get it operated on. So, that was pretty embarrassing, I would say, and painful. Because they literally had to open me up. Well, not open me up like my
Kitten
chest or
NW.
anything.
Ouch.
Yeah. By the way, Kitten, I'm at a quest I believe is non-existent anymore in the game. Like, you can't do this quest anymore, but apparently I did manage.
Fist is getting itchy, as is my hamster. We must fight something, and soon!
Am I supposed to go out this way? Wait, I got the container, but I didn't get the rewards yet, right? Is it this? Yeah, so I don't think you can get this reward anymore. So it has a chance of getting me a tier 5 enchantment or runestone, one lesser resonance stones, whatever that was, I don't even remember, mark of potency, and a mark of potency. So I'm gonna hold on to this chest, I think, until 2 times stones. It might not yield me what I think I'll get, but you know, you never know. So I'll just hold on to it. Oh, I'm supposed to plant it, right? I'm supposed to go here. There we go.
Vigilant.
Do you still get this quest? No, right? I don't think so. Which is kind of funny to me. I was able to do it.
Kitten NW. You do.
Oh, you do? Aww. I'm not special anymore. I felt so special. Like, I had that quest for so long. I haven't done it. So is that it?
The elemental threat. Minsk.
Get me out. Why is it leading me here now? Why is it leading me this way? To Nox? Is it telling me to go to Nox? No? I think maybe it's a weekly. It could be. Let's just go to Sabella for right now, because I do have a weekly that I haven't handed in yet, which I managed to do when we were at the lair of Mad Mage for some reason. I think it was like kill X amount of this particular mob, but usually it's like,
What can I do for you, adventurer?
what is it? Legacy Ravenloft. Yeah, Ravenloft. So that's really weird. We were in the lair of Mad Mage, and I managed to do a Ravenloft quest. There we go. 1 glyph of potency, and we need 5 more. So I was saying earlier that even though hate gave me like 30, I did use 4, so I still have 26 of those glyphs of potency left. Unfortunately, those are, I mean, unfortunately, glyphs from Sibelius are bound, so I can't give those away. Meaning to say, I can use them for myself, but the ones that hate gave me are unbound, which means I can give those away. So I hesitate to use those, the ones that hate gave me, because I know I can give it away to other people. Looking for 2 DPS for what? Master Lair of the Mad Dragon? No way, Jose. I suck at that master dungeon. Seriously, I do not understand it at all. I think it's because of my 300 pings. Because whenever I see that ball that explodes, it's already too late. It's too late. If I see it, it's already too late. I'm supposed to anticipate before it even appears. And obviously, it's too random for me to kind of like, oh yeah, you're supposed to stand here, you're supposed to stand here. For normal people that playing Neverwinter, I'd assume that as soon as the ball appears for them, which is in real time and not 3 seconds later, then you have to avoid it, right? You have to move out of the red AoE. But for me, once I see it, it's already too late. It's already been 3 seconds since it appeared. So when I try to run away, it's already too late. It explodes in my face and then I die. So that's why Lair of the Mad Dragon for me is a no-go. It's not because I'm weak. I've got all the stats that I need, but still, because of the lag, because of 300 pings, it becomes impossible for me to complete that quest. Squire. And it's still telling me to go this way. I'm not sure what quest is telling me to do now. I think maybe the tavern? I'm just going with the flow here. I thought that this is like a follow-up. See? It's telling me to go out, but where is it telling me to go? Oh, Pirate Skyhold, okay. I don't think we have to hand in the quest here or anything. Let's just follow. Let's just see where this takes us, because I'm curious to see. I guess I could check my quest line and see which quest it's telling me to do right now. But I need to find out how to get to this in hindsight quest. It's really bothering me. I need to get it done, but I don't know how. This way. It's probably telling me to go to the nest, right? Think so. This way. Follow the yellow brick road. Wait, isn't that movie Wicked came out? I mean, it's not showing in the cinemas anymore, unfortunately. I did watch the play, Wicked. So, if you guys didn't know, Wicked is basically the Wizard of Oz, kind of like spin-off, where the Wicked Witch of the West, right? The one with the green skin. Actually, there was even another remake with what's his name? Not William Ferrell. I think not William Dafoe. I feel like his name is also William or Will. The guy in 147 Days, I think. Oh, by the way, Quentin Tarantino was the name of the director that directed Pulp Fiction. It took me. I was in the middle of prayers. Right, I was praying, and it's like, what was that director in Pulp Fiction? Oh yeah, Quentin Tarantino. This is while I'm praying, by the way. It's like, oh yeah, Quentin Tarantino. Like, obviously, I'm not saying it out loud. It was just in my head. I was like, oh yeah, Quentin Tarantino. I was like, why am I thinking this during prayers? it's not that, when you're doing meditation. When you're doing meditation, you're supposed to quieten down your the monkey mind, as it were, the monkey mind, because the monkey just keeps on chattering, the mind keeps on yada 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 yada, right? In fact, there was a podcast telling me on how you can meditate, or a podcast on how to meditate, I think it was. And you think if you don't do it, guys, try meditating. Seriously, just sit down, not do anything, just be present, and the monkey mind comes out. Oh yeah, like things like you're doing this, right? And you're like thinking, what's for lunch? Or what I'm gonna have for lunch today? What's for dinner? Did I switch off the lights? Did I forget to switch off the tap water in the bathroom just now? Did I flush? Things like that. I swear, you can't. I mean, I feel like that's an acquired skill, or something that you train for. Just being present at the moment, being aware of your breath in and out. Like it's really funny because we do it naturally, but as soon as I said think about your breathing, you're like, oh, how do I breathe? Like, wait a minute, how do I breathe? Right? It's something that I get that sometimes too. Like, if I'm thinking about my breathing, I forget to breathe sometimes. Or is it like if I think about how to walk, I forget how to walk. But it's because it's something that you do naturally. So I basically distract myself. If I forget how to breathe, I just distract myself with doing something else and not think about my breathing. Because once you start thinking about it, you can't stop thinking about it, and you end up not doing it. But anyway, going back to what I was saying about medication and prayers and all these things, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but I feel like during prayers, at least, when meditating, it's not so bad because it's not like you're presenting yourself in front of God or anything, but prayers is. When you're doing prayers, for us anyway, Muslims, you're supposed to do certain actions, certain mindset, certain verses in the Quran, things like this. You're supposed to do prayers. But I find myself, my mind wandering, thinking about silly things, like thinking about a joke that I laughed at 10 years ago, thinking about past relationships, thinking about where am I gonna get my money from, for example. Those are the normal worries, not just me, right? I believe people have the same worries. Other people may worry about other certain things more than I. For example, money for me is not really an issue. It is an issue, of course. It's always gonna be an issue, especially if I have a lack of. But it's not so bad that I'd have to kind of like survive mode. You know what I mean? This is the minimum amount of food that I need to take in order to live. No, it's not that bad. It's not so bad that I don't have money for groceries, for example. That is my number one priority of my income. I don't go around lending money to people because I don't have an abundance of that, enough so that I can do such a thing. I used to do that back in the day when I had about 4 or 5 figures in my account. But I don't have that kind of income that I used to when I was still working, or even when I was doing business. As you may or may not know, I haven't worked in the past 13 years now. But what comes with that is I have a set amount of income. that does not increase or that does not decrease either, right? I just have a consistent amount of income, and because I have a consistent amount of income, I can work my budget around it. So the amount of food that I take, the amount of education, even or even entertainment that I do on a monthly basis, I can budget around that, budget it around my budget, and I live within my means. Meaning to say, if I earn X amount of funds every month, I don't spend X plus X plus 100, you know. And because I'm living a stoic lifestyle, meaning to say I don't really go out unless I have to, for businesses or otherwise, meeting people physically. I don't really spend on snacks. I do indulge myself 1 or 2 snacks every time I go grocery shopping, but only one. Even then, I shouldn't, because I'm trying to diet here. I'm trying to lose body fat percentage, trying to get lean and muscular, right? As a side goal, not as a main goal. So to maintain that, I should not be snacking. Even though, technically speaking, I'm not hitting my 1800 calories deficit or maintenance, I want to say. 2000 calories is my maintenance, guys, right? 1800 or 1800 calories is actually my calorie deficit. However, 1800 calories is the bare minimum that you need in order to survive as an adult male. I can tell you now, I don't even hit 1000 calories in a day. I probably hit 900 calories. Not because I want to, it just happens to be that way. Because I don't snack. I do eat 1 serving of fruits after every meal. I only take 2 meals a day, by the way, as you may know already by now. Lunch and dinner. I do intermittent fasting. So I do take fruits, 1 serving of fruits after every meal. But that is very small calories. Very small. Not even 100 calories sometimes, I think, for a serving of fruits. So I snack. And even when I snack, I don't think I even hit 2000 calories, if I was being honest. It's probably still in the well, definitely less than 2000 calories. Well, maybe not definitely, because like yesterday, remember my Tokyo treats yesterday? Not yesterday, that I showed you a few times on streams. I am now down to the noodles, which I don't take because it's probably pork, and the Kit Kat. Those 2. That's the only 2. Oh yeah, so the Piku. I opened this. Do you know what these are? It's like sugar bombs, I think it's called. I don't know. You guys see it? It's colorful. It's like rainbow colored sugar treats, right? Sugar treats. The exact thing that I'm not.
He's probably found something interesting.
It's not even. It has sugar in it. I'm pretty sure, but it's not as sweet as I'd expected. It's not like totally 100% sugar. It kind of reminds me of sugar treats, but when I ate one, I only took one of those, right? It was like the shell is sugar, but the inside was like citric acid, like lemon. And it's not lemon per se, but it's got that citrusy kind of like taste to it, but it's very bland and it's not sweet at all. The only sugary thing about it was the shell. So once you get through the shell, it became this like tasteless thing that you just suck on, like until you can bite into it, I suppose, but I didn't bite into it. It's just like I just basically sucked on it until it just disappeared. But after the shell was gone, it wasn't sweet at all. So it was like, okay, I don't enjoy taking this. I suppose it's very nice to kind of just like have like on the side, but would I take more than one of those? Not really. Not sure what we're supposed to do here. I think we're just supposed to kill things or collect things. You know, I'm feeling like this is not compelling content. What am I doing? I should be doing this
Hidden
off stream.
NW. I love Zot's candy, you would like it. Laughing face.
You think so? I don't take sugar though. As much as possible, I don't take sugar. When I went to Kuching the other last 2 weeks ago, a week ago, I did take like sweets. Only
Hidden
because
NW. Yeah, me too.
oh, only because it's Kuching. It's a different country completely. Why would I not indulge in the food?
Hidden NW. I don't like sweets.
Oh, you don't? I love fruits though. Look, oh, I don't think I have it here. I think I put it away. Ah, I digress. It is here. Here you go. I'm not sponsored. I'll just let you know.
Kitten NW.
You might not see this.
I love natural fruit.
Yes. This is my go-to. One of my go-tos. I don't know if you can see it. Dates. So the serving size recommendation is 5. So 5 of these are about, I want to say about 100 calories. I'm not sure. Not this particular brand, perhaps. Oh.
Kitten NW. Yeah, dates.
Yeah. They're dried, so they're high in sugar, but because they're high in fiber as well, the sugar spike doesn't really spike. If that makes sense. Let me just see the serving, kind of like serving size and recommendation. Oh, it's per 100 grams. So it doesn't, like certain dates tell you that serving size is like 5 dates, but this one in particular does not. It just says 100 grams. So that's like the serving size. So for per serving size of 100 grams,
Kitten NW.
is in Arabic.
Yeah, like prunes that make you have the Hershey Squirts XD.
Lol. I would actually enjoy prunes because it's really good for your gut, right? Not, I'm not a female, so I don't have menstrual cramps. Wait, is it prunes? Yeah, it's prunes, not plums.
Kitten
What are
NW.
plums good for?
Yeah.
It's in Arabic, unfortunately. And they don't do serving sizes in
Kitten
the site.
NW. Prunes or prune juice.
Yeah. I would actually enjoy prune juice, but they're super expensive. Avocados, prunes. I'm just listing the things that are really expensive. Raw honey. I have raw honey, actually. I don't take it on a daily basis. Only when I get a bit itchy in my throat because I'm getting like a cough coming. Then I'll start eating, actually not just honey, but garlic honey or fermented
NW.
garlic honey.
Yeah, I like raw honey.
But it's super expensive. So apparently this is 325 kcals per 100 grams. According
Kitten
to
NW.
this. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's like almost a meal for me. I'm not sure how much 10 eggs are in terms of calories. There's 4.4 grams of protein in this thing for every 100. And magnesium. Wow, okay. You need magnesium, guys especially. I believe it affects their testosterone. I'm not sure. 76 carbs. Sodium, cholesterol 0. Fat 0.4. 0.4 grams. Like my app, my Brew Health app, which is what I use to kind of like track my health, has told me that I need more fats. Which is kind of funny because I'm trying to lose body fat percentage, but you do in fact need good fats. in order to function, certain like your, I believe your synapses, like your brain function, requires fat in order to function. I believe. Do not quote me on that. I'm no scientist or nutritionist, so I might have gotten that wrong. But I do believe that you need fats for something, for certain things, right? Not just making cholesterol. I don't think that's quite correct. Why do you need fats for again? I mean, other than protecting your organs, I suppose. That's one of the functions of fats. I'm not quite sure where to go here. Okay, I think we're at the right spot. I'm doing legacies, by the way. Only because I do want to do a Master Dread Sanctum. However, I don't want to do the group. I don't want to make a group. If I'll just wait for a Master Dread Sanctum call to pop, and if they're looking for a tank, then I'll plus up. But that's about it. That's the extent. I'm not gonna spend X amount of hours trying to look for a Master Dread Sanctum group. Is it this one? Yes. I can solo this. Or perhaps I should rock a Minotaur instead of a Squire because he doesn't have AoE. He's good because he keeps me alive, but I don't think these guys will give me problems, to be honest. I just need more DPS. Excuse me. Burp. I don't know why. I didn't eat last night. This is the reason why I'm not hitting not even 900 calories per day. Imagine. Yesterday, I worked out, right? After the stream, I ended the stream around 12, which means I have 2 hours before I can eat, right? So I prayed, and then I don't think I went grocery shopping because I already have my ingredients already at home. So I went and exercised. Yeah, I went and did my exercises, thinking that I was going to do just 1 hour of exercise. And then what ended up happening was I spent an hour and a half, at which point I was already like, it was already 2 o'clock, past 2 o'clock. I think it was 3 p.m. before I actually started cooking for my lunch yesterday. And then it took me about an hour to cook. So, can I show you guys? Hold on. I don't want to dox myself. So, okay, so this is what... Am I charged? Oh yeah, I'm fully charged. So, I used to be able to show what was on my phone on stream. But I don't think I have the ability to do so anymore. I took it out. I uninstalled it. So this is what my lunch was yesterday. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm alt-tabbing. It's 10 hard-boiled eggs covered in curry. And I put in there like carrots, tomatoes, potato, broccoli, not cauliflower. And I ate this, I think it was around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So instead of eating at 2 p.m., which I was supposed to, I ate it around, let's say, 4 p.m., 2 hours later. So I had a 24 ratio intermittent fasting yesterday. And I was so full that I start my intermittent fasting, I mean, at 8 p.m., right? But because I just recently ate, I was still full. I couldn't eat anymore, but I still had to hit my macros. So what I ended up doing? Protein shake. Protein shake, which is like roughly 200 calories, right? For 2 scoops. Not a lot. Basically what I'm saying is not a lot of calories, which is the good thing about protein shake, I suppose. but but if you consider what I just ate, which is maybe less than 500 calories, plus the 200 calories from my protein shake, I only had 700 calories yesterday. And if you think about it, 1800 being the lowest amount of calories that you need in order to survive, that's way under. But I did snack a lot yesterday. You know, like I said, the Tokyo treat, the chocolate I had, the chocolate banana I had, the potato crisps I took, which is probably already about 600 calories, I think, at the top of my head. Less, more, something like this, right? And other items as well. I don't think I have it in my bin here. It's probably downstairs in the kitchen where I threw it. So, yeah, I think I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good with calories. I'm not starving to death. But it's not good. It's not good to get my calories from snacks. I should be getting calories from whole foods. But this is just one of those like really rare occasions where not even like I would eat properly, like whole meals. Oh, it's not here, it's up here. Okay, you know what, might as well since I'm here. Can I actually, I can travel to it from here like this. Shortcuts. No, not here. I thought I was being smart.
Worthy of our steel.
Yeah, don't follow me, guys. Don't snack to get your calories.
Kitten NW. The Bleeding Citadel.
Yeah.
Kitten NW.
You know,
XD.
remember the transition when they did the milestones, right? When everybody was like the top 100 people gets this like whatever companion, yada yada yada. I actually sat my ass down outside,
Kitten NW.
waiting for the Bleeding Citadel to
Yeah.
transition. I literally waited for the transition to happen, and you know what? It was disappointing. I don't remember if they kicked us out from the server and then it just transitioned or it just happened. There was no phase. It didn't phase out. It just transitioned to the Bleeding Citadel. And I think I waited for like an hour. I don't remember streaming it. I think it was off stream. I was just on my chair, not in real life. I meant in game. I was on my chair in game, just waiting for this Bleeding Citadel to start like bleeding or something. But it was really I didn't even record it transitioning because I'm stupid. But it was really like it wasn't what I expected at all. It just like if you similar thing I can say is the Liliras event, the 4th of July event, right? It's dark in PE during that event because of the fireworks, whatever. As soon as it hit 0, when the event ended, it's like as if somebody turned on the lights. There was no transitioning. There was like, actually, did it? No. You would have thought night turning into day is gradual. Like it's slightly, it becomes brighter and brighter, right? In like succession. Like slowly, it goes from dark to light, right? No, it's like as if somebody switched on the light. It's like it's bright. Suddenly it's day. There is no transitioning. So it's similar with Bleeding Citadel as well. It just changed right before my eyes. It was very, I don't know, it's just disappointing. I don't know, I didn't know what to expect, to be honest. Just not that. Like, I almost expected them to kick us out from the servers in order for them to kind of like phase it out. Like, when you come in, it's different. That to me makes more sense. I don't know if you've ever experienced it in Neverwinter, but I just find it so funny. Especially when it comes to events like that. I think Harvester of Nightmares is also the same. It is like nighttime. Wow, I'm actually surprised I can solo this. I didn't think I was able to do this solo. Because I used to be a lot weaker than this as a DPS, I think. But now that I have a Squire that's Celestial, which is new by the way. Oh, what the fudge? That is cheating! Did you see that? What? Lamau? Laughing my ass off. What the hell, you cheater? You cheater. He didn't even pop a Stones of Health or something. He just like zoop, got back on his horse. I don't even know why I ran away from him anyway in the first place. I should just stand here and not move from this spot. That is super annoying. He was almost dead and he replenished all of his HP just because he got out of bounds. I hate that about Neverwinter. Like, you know, at least go back to your starting point with the same amount of health, not restore it. That's ridiculous. They should change that about Neverwinter. Seriously. I get it though. I get it. It's exploitable. That's why they do that. They reset. But shouldn't the sphere of influence be bigger than? Wait, are we done with the quest now? The weekly? I think it's this one. It doesn't seem like it's completed yet. Yeah, 80%. I think maybe a small HE would do us. I hate to go there. Let's use the map. I mean, if you have VIP, you might as well use it, right? Because I remember when I ran out of VIP, just a simple transitioning to a different map was just a chore. Because you actually literally have to physically travel to the end of the map, wherever it may be. It's different for every map. And then you have to like yeah, well, just the fact that you have to travel to wait a minute. I just took a sip of water and it made me cough. Yeah, just the simple fact that you have to travel to the end of the map to travel to a different map is a chore. And sometimes it's not easy to do so because you're like in the middle of the map or the other edge, the other side of the map or whatever. It's so easy to just summon a portal, postal, whatever, post, select the map, and go where you need to go. Like, seriously, VIP, if VIP was just the postal, not the postal, sorry, the travel post, and that was it, it's still worth it. Of course, I'm not giving ideas to devs here. Like, please do not take away all the other benefits. I'm just saying that VIP is worth it just for the travel post. I don't know if that's actually should be a free feature though. But it makes me feel special. Special. That I have VIP. And you know, $10. Come on. $10 is not even that much, to be honest. I know, like, did you guys get, I mean, if you have subscription to Netflix, did you get an email from Netflix saying that they're increasing their price again? I used to have the, I think it was like $25 for like HD. Like, you can have 4 accounts, HD, Ultra, whatever resolution, and then whatever VIP, $25 a month, right? I was on that plan before my bro told me that, you know, that there's like an $8 plan, right? I was like, there is? I did not know. Okay, so I'm done for this quest. Let's do the others. Is there even a follow-up quest here? For some reason, I'm craving cheese. Suddenly craving cheese. I don't know where that came from. I don't see anything that's cheese related on my screen right now, but I'm thinking of cheese. Icewind Dale. Icewind Dale quest. Not quite sure. Let's see where the map takes us. Here? I guess so. Cause I thought it'd be at the Dwarven Valley, you know, or whatever pass, Icewind Pass, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. It's here, and it's been a while since I've been here, to be honest. I don't even remember half of the quests here. It seems like I've already collected the quest. No?
Frost Goblin Raiders continue to harass the townspeople.
Right. So that's kill Goblin Raiders, I assume. Oh, this is the funny thing. Do you know Canterbury and Dritz are married? I know if you read the books, El Salvador books, which I don't, you'd know, I think. But yeah, it was like, I think it was one of the missions. You have Dritz with you, and he was saying like there was an image of Canterbury that they had to fight, right? And then I, as the hero, asked Dritz, what's with the Canterbury image that we had to kind of like fight? And he goes, oh yeah, that's my wife. And I was like, wait, what? You married? I didn't know Dritz was married. And he's married to a human as well, of all things. Like, you would have thought, I mean, not that I don't think interspecies or not interspecies, interraces cannot, you know, be together. My wife is Chinese. I'm Malay. I'm the perfect kind of like example of an interracial marriage. Did I say that correctly? So yeah, I mean, not to say that I wouldn't have married a Malay girl. Like, I would say that was probably one of my top kind of like choices. It just doesn't happen to be that way. Am I supposed to fish? Yes. This is not one of my favorite things to do, unfortunately. But yeah, I need to do this legacy quest. I have to do this for legacy quest. We're still waiting on. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What is this? Looking for more Pirates Weeklies now. You know, I'm actually setting up myself to fail because it's very rare that anyone would want to do. I mean, Master. Is that a fish? Yes, it is. Master Dread Sanctum. Nobody runs regularly anyway. Right? Nobody runs Master Dread Sanctum regularly anyways. So, and then it's like really late in the US as well for right now, which means people are asleep. Most people, most players are asleep right now as we speak. So I'm setting up myself to fail by saying that I'm gonna wait for a Master Dread Sanctum group to go and look for a tank. Not only is it already rare for somebody to set up a Master Dread Sanctum at this hour, but looking for a particular role, in this case, a tank. It's basically a statistic over a statistic over a statistic. So, if I really wanted to get a Master Dread Sanctum going, I actually have to go out and actually do something about it. Basically, I have to make the group together. And I'm just too lazy. It will literally take me minutes, like 30 minutes minimum, to get a group together. because I'm not in the completed group. I don't think. I mean, even if I was to ask in all of the, I mean, just now RADQ RTQ, it took me what 5 minutes to get, and even then I queued as a public queue. So it's, I don't know. This is the what this. I remember somebody came in to the one of the viewers came in to the chat to my stream asking if Neverwinter is like dead or is it hard to get end game people to join an end game run with you, and I'll say yes, because people who already done it have done it, and the people who are trying to get it can't, because the people who's already done it don't want to do it anymore. So I'm really at an end pause here, where I'm smack in the middle, where I'm not good enough for the end game elitists to join their master dungeons, and I am too advanced for people who are trying to catch up to do the master Dread Sanctum. Now, I can always go either way. I can always follow the elitists. I could always follow people who are doing it for the first time. But it's really difficult for me. I'm not at a level where I'm the same as everybody else, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to do this quest, but there's no more spots to fish for some reason. And I don't think I can transition the map. Hold on, let me see if I can. Yeah, there's only one instance. So is it the other side? No, it's only here, right? But there's no place for me to fish. What is this game? What is this? I think I'm too strong. Anyway, maybe let's just do a different quest while we're waiting for them to kind of like repopulate the fish, I suppose. I'm supposed to kill goblins or something? Gremlins? Am I supposed to hunt these wolves as well? Yeah, it looks like it. I'm picking up fur. So yeah, so my kind of like solution to this, and I'll work on this, right, guys? So there's no like, there's nothing going on in the stream. Is to actually train people. Now this is actually something that I've thought about mulled over for a while. Ooh, somebody's creating RADQ with 9 people. Like what? Oh, RADQ. I still need to do one more thing though, which is, it looks like a RADQ. It's 11 o'clock. We still got an hour left, guys. Eh? Oh, are you? Oh, okay. Huh. I don't know how I feel about this. So in chat right now, somebody's asking for 90k, I think healer, for, I don't know, he didn't state the dungeon. I didn't know people still do something like that. I thought that was frowned upon. Basically asking for a particular eye level in order to do a dungeon. Like, it's a given. If you wanted to do a Master Dread Sanctum, you need to be at least 100k, so nobody gets angry, right? I mean, even knowing that Master Dread Sanctum is 100k, and you say looking for this rolls minimum 100k only, people get pissed at that. It's because of the exclusion, right? You don't need to state the 100k, but when you start stating the 100k, people get pissed. And then labeling them elitists, right? This is why I don't do that. I don't state the item level. Not that anybody does it anyway anymore, but that's the first time I've seen it in a while. People, this person is actually asking for 90k specifically. Well, I mean, obviously more than 90k is better as well still, but he's saying minimum 90k, I'm assuming. So I suppose as a joke I could have said, "Aw, unfortunately I'm 91k heal or something. I don't fit your criteria." But yeah, it's I don't do that. I'd get banned for a lot less. Not banned from the game or banned from... People will mute me for a lot less, I think. Things like, oh, I don't know, trying to buy a item for gold, for example. Back in the day, I made a video on how you could get glyphs of potencies, I think. And one of my suggestions were actually to actually buy it off of other people, other players. And then, yeah, I don't think I got a good response. Like, I got into a trade with somebody. They
Fear to Beard 13.
Oh, hey, Fear.
Don't buy me bro, Nive 6 huh.
Speaking of which, Fear, don't you think that people have value? Like, no, let me rephrase. I'm not condoning slavery here, and this is like for educational purposes. But if I had, like, no, let's not say me. If somebody had unlimited, like literally all the money in the world and then more, how much would you be worth? Like, if somebody was to buy you, how much would you be worth? Because I feel like there's a number. Are you worth $1 million? $100 million? I think at a certain point, at a certain, like, you know what? That's all the money that I ever
13.
need in my whole life.
No, I will not let you buy me for your sextile dungeon, lol.
No, man, it doesn't have to be that way. I'm just saying, if somebody came up to me and said, I will give you $1 billion to kind of like do this and that, doesn't have to be sexual, right? Just let it buy me. What would be the number? What would be that number is what I'm trying to say. Like, because I feel like there's a certain number that you'd be like, you know what? If you give me this much, like say $1 billion, right? I wouldn't know what else to do with it. I would have gotten every single thing that I want in terms like a house, a car, even relationship, or even holidays. Like, seriously, what? I don't even know what to do with, well, I mean, I suppose I know what to do with $1 million. I just buy property.
Fear to Beard 13. I understand what you're saying,
yeah.
lol. I have no idea, but I believe the saying is everyone has a price.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to get. Everybody has a price. So what is that number for you? For me, I have no idea. Because I don't need a lot, to be honest. Like, because I live such a stoic lifestyle. Like I was saying last time, I only spend about $8 a day for food. So that's, let's just round it up to like 10. So that's $300 a month. You give me $300 a month, I'll be able to survive on food, in that amount alone. Because I go grocery shopping, buy my eggs, buy my protein, which is like eggs. Sorry, not just eggs. Chicken, mostly. Beef. Well, maybe beef's a bit too expensive. So chicken and eggs, right? These are the two main things that I can just eat every single day without getting bored, right? And of course, you have your veggies, you have your fruits. That's covered with the $300 a month for myself, or just myself. $300. That's it. That's all I need to survive. Obviously, I need a place to stay. I need to pay my bills, you know, for my internet, for my mobile. Yes, of course. But let's just say, for argument's sake, $300 is basically all the money I need to survive. Does that mean that I'm only worth $300? Technically, yes. That's what I'm saying, isn't it? No, but I'm not worth $300. I would say then I need a house. So a house, to me, I would say a decent house would be about $200,000. So $200,000 plus the $300 a month. Let's say I live to 60, as an argument's sake. I don't know if we're gonna live till tomorrow, live to 40. You know what I mean? Let's just say 60 is like when I'm gonna die. So that means I only have about less than 20 years left. 17 years. Again, educational purposes. So let's say 10 more years. So that means for food, I need 3,000, right? 3,000. So 200,000 for my house, not including bills. 3,000 for food for the next 10 years. So that's only 203,000. So I would like a Mustang. That's my dream car, which is, I believe, let's just say 80,000, 180,000, something like this, depending on the spec. So I believe it is 80,000, but just for argument's sake, let's just say it's 100,000. That is 303,000. I don't think I'm worth 303,000, guys. I'm worth a lot more than that. I think I would like to think I'm worth more than 300,000. Like, but if somebody just gave me 300,000 like right now, I buy the house and I buy the car. Shoot, would I just literally would I just like live in my new house and drive around in my new car and then that's it for the rest of my life? No, I can't see myself doing that. Even right now, right, while I'm, you know, earning my passive income, I do things like streaming, not because I needed the money to stream, because I enjoy doing it. So even after getting like 300,000, I think I'd still stream. Not because I want to make money out of it, it's because I enjoy streaming and playing video games, playing Neverwinter specifically. So why not get paid while playing Neverwinter, right? I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm just going around killing mobs, and it's probably not even the quest mobs. It's Nope. I thought you were supposed to collect things. I don't remember this. Like, we're supposed to do what here? Kill goblins, I think. But I have been killing goblins though. Or am I supposed to pick up wood? Let's just go around killing mobs for a while and see if that actually works. So yeah, about 300,000. But then I'm married, so my wife has needs. So for like say the next, I did say I promised her on her birthday. These are the kind of things that I promised at the top of my head. I don't remember all of it. I did write it down. One, that I wanted to grow old together with her, with my wife, right? And then to have memories. I think this is the second one, to create memories with her, because as I mentioned before, wow, that tree just stood up and went down again. As I mentioned before, my wife makes more money than I do. So when it comes to things, material things, I can't provide anything for her that she can't provide for herself. Obviously, it's nice to get something that you don't have to pay for, but anything nice she wants, she can get for herself. You know, independent woman. So, So the only thing that I can provide her with are experiences, I believe. I think I've already completed this part. I just need to get wood now, I believe. Not quite sure how to get wood from here. I think there are specific places where you can interact with to get the wood. There's supposed to be wood piles, right? I don't see them. Is it because I'm not supposed to do that quest? Oh wait, there's the wood piles over there. Maybe here? No? Here we go. I knew you could. Is that it? More? I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. But now no, I don't know what to do next. Let's follow the yellow brick road. So yeah, and the last one. So memories. So what I meant by memories was, at least 2 times in a year, I will travel with her to go to a foreign country, and I don't mean like regional, like just Malaysia, which where we went to Kuching like 2 weeks ago. I meant some place like really exotic, like Turkey, yay, or maybe even Africa. You know, it never occurred to me to go to Africa, but I did go to Egypt before, so maybe not, but maybe not Africa. We've already been to Japan, but the wife would like to go again. So that is a possibility, going to Japan again. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to lit these braziers, if that's even how you're supposed to pronounce those. Brazier, it sounds like a bra. Whenever I talk about braziers, I always think bras. Are they the same actually? They're spelled the same, right? Braziers, B-R-A-Z-I-E-R. Oh wait, it's brasserie. Huh. It's spelled brasserie, not brazier. So wait. I'm confused. Is a bra called brasserie and brazier as well? I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So traveling, memories, and growing old together, which actually has other underlying meanings to it. For example, growing old with my wife together, what I meant by that is for us to be healthy together. So I know I've been working out, and that has increased my lifespan, I believe, because now that I'm not on as much medications, or even completely be without medication soon. We'll find out by next month if I'm off medications. I think I need to do 2 more quests here before I finish my legacy quest.
I spoke with
Right. So I want her to be healthy as well, meaning to say let's work out together. That was kind of like the underlying, hidden meaning behind growing old together. Perhaps we have to heal the sick people? Yes, no? Yes. This particular quest I hate because there's only a limited number of people that you can heal. And if somebody already interacted with them, it takes a very long time for them to spawn back. So I can't seem to find any more sick people here. I feel like there's at least one more here, but I don't know where he is. In the carts somewhere? Not in the boxes. Huh. I feel like I have to jump this fence for some reason. Like there's somebody sick here somewhere. No? This is all from memory, by the way. I feel like there were, or at least there was, somebody sick over here somewhere. Well, maybe at the beach. I'll have a better luck at the beach. Like at the port side. Or the campsite. I think more likely it'll be at the campsite. So let's just go to the camp. I feel like maybe this is a sick person, no? So anyway, going back to what I was saying. Becoming healthy together. And also pray together. I mentioned it in... Oh, no. Don't want to. Wait, is this a... Oh, there is a fishing spot over here. Huh. I guess we'll do that as well. We'll just hit the spots over here, and then we'll go back to rescuing or healing the sick people over that side. Wow. It actually goes a long way. Let's just start this way. So praying together, I feel like it's important because I do want to end up being the same place in the afterlife. Jannah, right? That's basically our way of saying heaven. But I do want to end up with her in heaven, right? So praying is kind of like the step to do that. I mean, I don't want to force her to do anything that she doesn't want to do. So I basically am a bit lax when it comes to that. Like with the working out as well. I don't force her to work out with me. But I've already told her my intention. I want to grow old together. And one of the ways to grow old together is to live a longer life, right? And the way to get a longer life is to work out. To kind of like be healthier in body and mind. So one of the ways that I actually gave her less stress is becoming nicer to her. So that's one of the other things that I told her that I do. I treat her with more respect. So this means listening to her, doing the things that she wants me to do without being told. That's the important key. Without being told, I do this and that. Now, I've already done that before anyway. Did I already do all the sick people? I'm not sure. I do that anyway, but I'm very active in doing that now. Like, I really think about things like, oh, how would she feel if I didn't do this? For example, if I see the bin is full of trash, I would ask myself, how would my wife feel about me not throwing away the trash? It seems like I haven't finished healing all of the sick people yet. Damn it, I thought that was the last one. I don't actually know where else would I find sick people. Because I've already done the camp. I was lucky to find this dude. I have a feeling there's at least one more. Somewhere at the dock here, but I don't remember. Is this a sick dude? It is in fact a sick dude. Please let this be the last one. No. Dang it. There might be one more here if I'm lucky. If anybody remembers this quest, they can let me know. Maybe here? No. I feel like there's at least one here somewhere. Maybe, let's go to the edge here. I feel like there's at least one more here. No? No more houses? No more sick people? Maybe behind the house? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, shoot. I feel like I definitely remembered one somewhere around here. Or maybe they've already interacted with him, so he's gone. It doesn't help that I'm freaking blind. Could you be sick? No. How about you? No. Are you sick? Can you imagine in real life going, are you sick? Are you sick? Are you sick? It doesn't seem... Maybe somebody was out fishing? No? Like, maybe they should be glowing. For people... You know, that should be an option in the game. For people with a disability. Like, if they're colorblind, they should have, like, highlights. What is this dude? I don't remember this dude. Huh. Potions. Okay. What is this? I interacted with something and it just disappeared. Is that one of the quests? To look at the crates? I think it could be. Like, you're supposed to secure these, like, goods or something. I kind of remembered a quest saying things like that, but I don't think I have it actually. Maybe. Let's just go back to the camp and see if there's any like new sick people that spawned, because that's like the old way of doing this quest. Like, you have to wait for you have to wait for there we go, we got one. Please be the last one. No. Wishful thinking. Any more sick people? Shoot, no. Let's go up here. See, I feel like we just need one more. Just one more, guys. I could always check my quest line, see if it actually is one more, but again, it's we got one. So traveling, what? It's still not done. Jeebus. We got one more. Thank God. No, he's mine. Go away. Shoot, I don't know if I got it or he got it. Dang it. There's somebody else doing this quest. Oh, we got one. We got one. No, go away. This is mine. Yes. I think that's all. I think that's all. Thank God. No wonder we couldn't find people who needed help because somebody else was doing it as well. Anyway, that's done. I feel like we need one more quest.
Feels good to be at the very edge.
Wolfgar, hello.
Again.
This one? Yes.
Thank you.
There we go. Finally. Let me just collect this quest just in... Oh, there's no more quest. Okay. So the next one. We did this. We did this. Cross that out. We'll collect it later when we go to PE. The next quest is... It looks like somebody looking for... Hold on. If there's somebody looking for RADQ, we're gonna plus up. Oh, it's just RDQ, not RADQ. You know what? In fact, should I just queue up for RADQ? So here's the thing. Now you know what? Nah. It's okay. It's okay. I do feel like I need to get a group together because then at least I know that it's not pugs. Because now that when Kitten and you know Reti and Hate runs dungeons with... Oh no! Oh no, I got the wrong quests. But luckily I did have the quest for here as well. Yeah, luckily I have Storm King's Thunder quests. That's why I completed the quest. It wasn't exactly the correct one. So I actually was at the wrong area to do this legacy quest. I believe it's this ones. I believe it's these ones. So it was really lucky that I actually had a quest lined up for Storm King's Thunders, because otherwise I would have wasted my time.
Nazi. Hi Mahmoud.
Hello. Is that Nazim? Why did you... Hi? Why you changed your... You made another account? Or is this not Nazim? Is this Nazim? Is this not Nazim? And if it is Nazim, you stream?
The Arcane Brotherhood
I think
can
I saw you
become-
stream at one point. I didn't catch it though. I didn't catch it unfortunately because when I saw it I think I was driving and then I saw Nazim streaming. It was like it's live. I was like, what? Nazim streaming? But anyway,
Nazi. Which stream?
Question is, did you even stream?
Nazi. What game was he playing? Might have been a different Nazim.
Oh yeah, okay, so it wasn't you. So yeah, no, okay. Is this Nazim Insurance? Or is this another Nazim? Because Nazim...
Nazi. No bro. Nazi.
Okay.
Ha ha ha.
Okay, so you are a different Nazim. Wait. How'd you know my name though? I'm curious. If you're not Nazim Jim, Nazim Insurance. Who are you? Nazim, wait, my cousin ka. I don't know who this is. But he knows me. So I'm like, what? He didn't call me Abang, so I don't think it's my cousin.
Let everyone else check. Good.
Who is this? I don't know.
Nazi YouTube.
Nazim YouTube?
Nazi is in your bio. Nazi
Oh?
your name.
It is? Wait a second. Hold on. What do you mean it's in my YouTube? I don't remember putting it in my YouTube. I'm not saying you're lying to me or anything, but I'm surprised that it's in there. Oh yeah, duh. Hi, my name is Haji Mahmud. Right? That's the first thing that happens. When you go into my channel, it's the first thing I said. Hi, my name is Haji Mahmud. My name is Mahmud, right? Hold on.
Hi,
Here.
Haji Mamu here, aka SpartanDee. I'm
Duh! Yeah, sorry. Sorry for doubting you. I didn't doubt you. I thought you were
Nazi
Nazim Jim.
What do you do to be financially free?
Back in the day, MLM. If I was being honest. So MLM includes things like I was in a lot of MLMs back in the day. Amway, Elkin, New Skin. I'm currently in Public Gold, which is not an MLM, but you know, same kind of like strategy. I want to say. I have others. Top of my head, I can't remember. Elkin. I think I mentioned Elkin. So Amway, Elkin, New Skin, For Life, Public Gold. Oh God, what else was there? And numerous others that I can't remember at the top of my head. So the good thing about MLMs, all multi-level marketings, and I'm sorry if this doesn't interest you
Nazi
or
you.
this is not the answer you're looking for.
What products did you sell?
Anything.
Nazi or service?
Yeah, for basically service. Hold on. Since you opened up the gates, I'm gonna go ahead and get things. Oops. I did not mean to take that out. So I just grabbed my physical gold. I don't know if you guys can see this, and I know this is flexing and all, but I do wanna show you this, guys. I think I've already shown this. This is what I'm currently selling. I don't know if you guys can see it. I think it's because of the light. It's reflecting it. Let me switch off the lights here. Yeah. So this, I know this is like a card, but it's what's inside the card that's important. This is 1 gram of gold. This tiny thing here, that's physical 999.9 physical gold. And in Brunei right now, I think it's selling about 136 Brunei dollars or Singapore dollars, wherever you may be. It might be slightly higher now because I did check the rate. It's 341 RM per gram, meaning to say it's at the highest that it's ever been. I think it's 441, sorry, not 341, 441, which is the highest it's ever been this year. And this is another one. It's another sample. This is 1 dinar. It's about 4.25 grams of gold. That is roughly $500 Singapore. So I have currently in my possession these two, $600 Singapore in my hand, and I do have like
Nazi
0.5.
You sell them online?
I can. You can buy it online too. You don't even hit. If you were to become like my downline, I know I shouldn't be using the down, but if you become a member of mine, you could actually buy it without me having to be involved. You can buy as little or as much as you want. I think it's actually in my YouTube, isn't it? Like all this, like how you can, it probably isn't. Where's my link? I don't remember where my link is. Let me check. Is it in my YouTube? I don't know where it is. I don't think it's in my YouTube. Hold on. I used to have a link. I don't know where my link is. I guess I could PM it to you. Because I don't remember where my link is. But if you follow that link, you could actually follow the step-by-step guide. I think it's in my TikTok. Yeah, it's in my TikTok. If I go to my Twitch, I'm pretty sure it's in there as well. Not my TikTok, but my Twitch. I think it's in my channel. Hold on. I kind of want to show this. Is this rate? Yeah. So, this is not important. I think it's here. Is it here? No, it's in my view my channel. Is that my channel? Yeah, if you go oh. If you go down here, there's my TikTok. You can click on this for my TikTok, I think. Think being the keyword. And unfortunately, I don't have my gold here for some reason. Huh. So, that is not my TikTok. Where's my TikTok? Why are things happening? Anyway, guys, sorry about this. Let's not do this right now. I could send you the link through PMs on Twitch for the link, because I just can't process right now. But yeah, one of the things that I do currently is selling gold, and you can buy as much or as little as you want. I recommend people to spend perhaps about $100 Brunei Singapore dollars every month, which will not net you 1 grams. You need to spend, I think, maybe 150 to get 1 grams nowadays, because the price of gold has increased somewhat. But
brother, the rumor is an amazing multi-legged.
If you have $100 set aside, slowly but surely, you'll get things like the 1 dinar, 5 grams, 10 grams, 100 grams. It will take you years to get like 100 grams, but I'm actually working towards getting at least 85 grams first, so that I'll have to pay what's the word I'm looking for? Not tax. It's what do you have to pay in Ramadan? Some sort of donation to the poor. Zakat. I don't know what the English name of it is, but basically, once you hit 85 grams of gold in your possession for 1 year, you have to pay to the poor. It's a zakat for gold. So I think for me, if I hit minimum of 85 grams, I think it's roughly around $200 every year. So that's my target, to get 85 grams of gold, because I want to be able to pay that zakat. It's a rich people's problem. So yeah, so basically, but that's not gonna make me, or at least that's not gonna make you financially free. What's gonna make you financially free is things like living within your means, having savings, having an emergency fund. This $600 in my hand is my emergency fund. I'm trying to increase it to at least $2,000, hopefully in the future. So I'm slowly gaining that, right? Slowly gaining that. Can I go here? Yes, I can do this quest. So what you can do, is actually, are you working still? Are you of working age? That's probably the first question that I need to ask. Hold on, guys. Apparently the music has decided to stop for some reason. Not quite sure why. There we go. So if you're of working age, you can work. You can work for somebody, anybody. I don't know. I haven't been working since the age of 25. So it's been about 13 years since I last worked for anybody. So I don't know what the kind of like working environment is currently, like how easy it is or how difficult it is now to look for a job. But I would say just work for anybody. Minimum wage now is about $500, which is not a lot, obviously, but you know, you gotta start somewhere. So when you're working for somebody, if you are of working age, if you are younger or older, basically retired, then it's a different story. But I think being younger than working age, which is about 18, I want to say, there's different challenges there. Let's assume then you are of working age, 20, 25, something like this, right? Hopefully you have an education. If you don't have an education, meaning like higher education, no problem. You can still work for people. You know, like say fast food restaurants, that's still legitimate. You know, as long as halal, right? As long as it's halal. You could sell things. This is the beauty about MLM, I think, is because you don't need to a factory. You don't need to produce. You don't need an office. The good thing about MLM as well is you don't need to be of working age. You have to be legal age, right? But you can be retired. You can be 60, you can be 80 and still do MLM. I don't think there's any restriction. No MLMs are gonna have restrictions on like age. At least the ones that I've been with. So that's a good thing, right? You can be 60, 65, retirement age, and still do MLM. All you need to do is open your mouth. Basically, in our kind of like not language, but in our saying, cakap, asal pandai cakap, right? As long as you know how to speak, right? So it's not even.
I thought I'd end up playing nursemaid to a baby yeti.
It's not even you have to convince people. Yes, you have to convince people to buy your products, right? But it's a numbers game. So talking to, say, if you're to talk to like 100 people, you might get 10 people to sign up or be interested, and 90 people will say, no, thank you, I don't have the time to speak with you. Then out of those 10, you might get 5 people who are interested to buy, right? Sorry, so 10 people interested to buy, 5 people who are actually buying, but only one of those 100 people that you talk to are actually going to be regulars. So it's a numbers game. Obviously, if you talk to 1,000 people, then you have 10 people who are regulars. If you talk to 10,000 people, then you have 100 people that are regulars. Regulars are basically the people who are consistently buying it every month for like every year. So then that's where your money, your cash flow is going to come in from. So it's literally just a numbers game. Some people you don't even need to convince. You just introduce it like you. If I was to show you about the gold, right? You're very interested. I didn't even need to convince you to buy it. You wanted to buy it. So there are people like that. Some people, in my experience, will actually give you money straight up. Like they didn't even, like, are you serious? Like, you're giving me money? You trust me that much? Like, I didn't know this person. Like, they knew my sister. So that's kind of like the security there. But he just gave me like 4 figures. Has never even met me before. He doesn't know me. The first thing he did was send money into my account. 4 figures. And I was like, I was like, Ashley, are you sure? You're giving me 4 figures. Just like that. And he goes, yeah, because I trust your sister. So you know, she didn't even have to convince him. Okay, so the story was she was holding 250 grams of gold, which is about $25,000 Singapore, and he was like, he just had dollar signs in his eyes, and he's like, "How do I get this?" And she goes, "Oh well, my brother sells it as well." I didn't sell her that. She bought it from somebody else. But yes, you can get about 250. The most that we can sell is about 1 kilo, which is 1,000 grams. That's about 100,000 Singapore dollars. Anyway, he saw that gold, and he was like, "Yeah, I want that." So he goes up to me. We were on a phone call. We were on a phone call. He messaged me. We talked, and he goes, "How do I do this?" And I told him the steps, and it was like, "Okay, here's X amount. Get me there," and the rest was history. So I love customers like that, clients like that. You don't even have to convince them. They'll just like give you money. They're literally, you know that meme with Fry from that what was it called? Futurama. Like, take my money. It's literally that. Take my money. He just gave me his money, and of course I withheld my end of the bargain, or not exactly a bargain. I'm an honest person. You know, I give me the money, and I'll do exactly what it is that you asked me to do. Of course, I charge people. Not a lot. I think it was 0.5% or 5, not even 5%. 0.5%. So basically, for every dollar that you spend on me, I take 5 cents of the dollar. So I think that's 0.5%, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it's 5%. If it's 5%, $1 is 10 cents. 1%. I think. That's so stupid. $1 is 100 cents, right? It might be 5%. Whatever, guys. For every dollar that you spend on me buying gold, I get 5 cents. But obviously, it doesn't sound like a lot. I don't earn a lot, right? But you gotta understand, if you spend $10, oh, hello, nice to see you too. If you spend $1, I get 5 cents. If you spend $10, I get 50 cents. If you spend 100, I get $5. If you spend 1,000, I get 50. You see where I'm getting at? If you spend 10,000, I get 500. So that's my service fee, as it were. The more money you spend on me, the more money you spend on the gold, the more money I make, obviously. And the reason why I'm asking for that much is because I handle everything, from the logistics, from the deposit, from actually not just like logistics is actually literally bringing the physical gold to you, like door to door, but the insurance, right? Like, if I was to lose this money, if I was to lose this gold, I have to pay you back in full. So if imagine spending $100,000 and I have to pay you back, like, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to pay you back like $100,000. I guess through insurance, but yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Between the time that you paid and then the physical gold is in your hands, that's my responsibility. You don't have to worry about it. But once it's already in your hand, then it's not none of my business anymore. So if you lose it, that's your problem. That's not gonna be my problem. So yeah, that's about it really. With MLMs, let's take generally MLMs. There's a product that you have to sell. You have to convince people, or maybe even not have to convince people to buy it off of you.
Mind the black ice.
So for me, it's more of, do I want to do this black ice thing? Probably not. So for me, it's like, find something that you love to do, and then just keep at it. It took me, I want to say it took me about 3 to 5 years to actually make money from MLM. So the first 3 years, the first 5 years, it was like ridiculously you know, seeing people almost on a daily basis, doing calls, going to events, learning the trade, learning about the products, learning how to improve myself, how to talk, how to convince people, you know, how to accept rejection. That's actually the main thing, I think.
Nazi you. Nice man.
Yeah, it's I can't believe I'm actually conjuring all this. It just really shows you the experience that I had to go through, right? And I think a big tip for you, the thing that I learned during that trade of mine, is that facts tell
Nazi you.
and stories tell.
What else
Sorry.
do you do?
I'm a landlord, so I have properties. Sorry, let me go back to that quote. Facts tell, but stories sell, right? So you gotta dissect what I mean by that. Quick tip: it's basically if you have people kind of like saying good things about you, that will actually get you clients. Meaning to say about the products. If they use the product, you have to use the products yourself. That's number one. And when people use the product, they love the product, they will talk. And then you'll end up having to kind of like, your phone will be off the hook. You'll get calls, you get people calling you all the freaking time, asking you about the products, how I can get the products, how much is the products. And you may not get a sale, but you know, that will lead, maybe they won't be your customers now, but they'll probably be your customers in the future. So what else do? I can't really show it. I do public speaking. Yeah, I can't really show it because I haven't done any public speaking recently. But I do go on stage and talk to people and do things like this. For example, talking about how to make money, yada yada yada, about the products. For example, most of that is that I could actually get paid to do that. Basically, you hire me to do a topic, and I'll be on stage. You just give me the material. I'll study the material, and then I'll try to convince people to kind of like, I don't know, buy the products or do something. You know, convince people to do something. You know, how to be fun. Yeah, these kind of things. I can actually get paid to do that. Not that I've gotten to do that recently. It's been a while since I've done any kind of like stage presence, but I'm doing this. This is basically my practice for being on stage, just streaming. What else do I do? As I mentioned before, I'm also a landlord. Basically, that's one of my main income streams. I open businesses. That's my other second stream. For example, the bakery. So I opened a bakery that has a really high capital. I think we spent $100,000 to create that bakery with the equipment, hiring staff. At one point, I had 3 staffs, not including myself, churning out all of the like bahulu, the Madeline cakes, whatever. And that was earning me 3 figures, almost 4 figures on a monthly basis. But I stopped doing that, gave it to my sister to do now. So she's doing the bakery. I don't do any of the bakery stuff anymore. I opened a gym, a restaurant. I make my own kombucha, which is basically fermented tea. Anything and everything. I used to dart, which is grab, basically. I used to drive people around, so I was earning money from there as well before I turned blind. Yeah, that's the reason why I stopped, mostly because I'm blind. I'm partially blind from this eye. So if I close this eye, I can only see on the right eye. It's the same if I do this or this. I can only see out of one eye. So that's kind of like the reason why I stopped working or driving people. Obviously, it's dangerous not be able to see the road, but I take that risk. I take that risk because it's so expensive to just like hire a dart to go anywhere. I feel like this is not what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I'm supposed to kill yetis. I suppose yetis are up here. What else? What else other than sales, consultation, something like this? I actually get paid for. Like you're supposed to pay me. An hour of my time is $100. I'm being serious. No, I'm not saying be serious that you have to pay me $100 now. I'm being serious that I actually get paid to consult. And it could be anything. It could be relationship. It could be about like this. How do I make business? How do I become financially free? What kind of business, or should I do this kind of business? I've opened so many businesses, from gym to restaurants to bakery, amongst other things, that is basically the same. What I mean to say is, it's the same steps. You have to go to the Ministry of Ministry of Finance. You have to register your Form 1617 in Brunei. If you are a Sendirian Berhad, which is a private limited company, you don't need an account, private company account. But once you go away from that, from becoming a Sendirian Berhad, then yes, you need a company account. You need to open one. You have other things, but let's just say it's a self-owned business, right? Yeah, you can just start. You can just start opening certain businesses, services included. Things like, I mean, you don't even need to register businesses. I want to say, if you're doing something like home-based businesses, it's only when you want to like expand social media, you want to put yourself out there, that you need a black and white saying that you can actually conduct businesses. Then if you're dealing with food, you have to go through halal. But if you're getting it from halal sources, like say a supermarket here in Brunei, then it's actually okay. You don't need halal certificates. Don't quote me on that though. Don't quote me on that. I got, I talk with other business owners as well, and they tell me things. And businesses, they change over time. Like as time goes on, rules change. But I want to say, if I don't know the answer to something, let's figure it out together. And so that's how I kind of like make my money. Consultation, landlord properties, sales, services like consultation. I think I already mentioned that. So these three things I want to say. And of course, when you want to be financially free, my music has stopped again. When you want to be, every single time, when you want to be financially free, you got to understand the amount that you make in a month has to be in a surplus in order to be financially free. Meaning to say, if you make $1,000, you don't spend 1,100. You spend $900. So you have a balance of $100. Once you have a balance, once you have even a dollar balance, right? So you make $1,000 every month. You only spend $999 in a month. You're already financially free. That's financially free. Financial freedom, on the other hand, is a different thing, category altogether. Financially freedom just means that if I decide to go to the UK right now, without saving for it, I can. But I can't right now. So I don't have financial freedom. I am financially free. So you gotta understand the two definitions. I can go to Kuching without having to plan for it, because I know I have money coming in and I still have money balance over for me to live. But the only way I can do that is because I limit myself. Meaning to say, instead of spending, $600 on food, because I go out, I go KFC, McDonald's, whatever. I don't basically cook my own food. That's gonna increase the expenditure that month on food. So how I save on food is basically go shopping, buying the ingredients, coming home, and then cooking it for myself. And I don't eat a lot. I only eat twice a day as well. So that means less money to be spent on food. as a gauge, I only spend less than $10 a day on food every single day. So $300 a month on food is good enough for me, for myself, just for one person. If you have a family, if you have a wife and kids, you know, then it's a different story. You have to spend more in order to kind of like cover that. So I can understand if you're making say $100,000 and you have to spend $1,000, you're not basically in a financial freedom. You have to increase that. I don't think there's a way for you to kind of like shrink that. Instead of like spending $1,000, you only spend $500, for example, on food. I don't know. Maybe you can. Instead of like say snacking, completely take that out. Don't snack. Don't buy candies, soft drinks. Just drink water. You know, even with water, don't buy bottled water. Buy a water filter, for example. Yes, it costs, the initial cost is more, but over in the long run, it'll be cheaper for you because all you have to do is just change the filters. And don't get the super expensive ones. Maybe just get one that's like $20. I think the filters are just the straight from the tap. 2 filters, 1 filter, 3 filters, whatever. For example, I'm just giving you examples here. And then basically just live within your means, right? There's the baby steps. Gordon Ramsay's baby steps. I don't actually know them, but the first one is emergency fund. Have at least $2,000 or $1,000 for emergency funds if you can, or 3 months of your salary if you're working. 3 months of your salary set aside. Easy access, right? In the back, sure, or in your hands, have that. And then secondly, what is it? No debts. No debts. Get rid of debts. It should be your number one priority to kind of like be without debt. So if you have a student loan, if you have a housing loan, or whatever loans that you have a car that you haven't paid in full yet, whatever it is, right? Pay that off first. Make that a priority. If you can pay 100%, pay 100%. If you can pay just like the premium, pay more than the premium. So if they're asking you for $100 every month, pay $200 every month, or pay $1,000 every month. Whatever it is, extra money that you can have. So if you can manage like say $600, you have $400 extra, I would say use $400 to pay it, for example. If you can't, just pay slightly more than the premium, because I feel like if you just pay the premium, you're gonna be incurring interest, so it's gonna take you longer for you to pay off the debt, right? For example, in my case, my own personal case, the stream is already 12. I have to end the stream, but on my personal case, I owe $2,000 for the car for repairs. I believe about $2,000 roughly, if not $1,000 for the bed that we just purchased. And then I'm going to buy a air conditioner because our air conditioner broke down, which is probably around $600 for a 2 horsepower air conditioning. What is that? 2,000, 3,000, let's say 3,500. I have about 3,500 debt right now currently because of all these things that happened to me. So once I calculate every single thing that my income, I think I have about $500, $600 balance after taking all the money that I need to survive. So $600, I'll put $100 for my investment, which is to buy gold, buying gold, $100 worth of gold, and then the $500 I'm gonna use to pay back the loan. So with $500 every month, that is about 8 months, top of my head, 8 months, right? Maybe even less. Yeah, maybe 7 months. So for the next 7 months, I will strive to pay $500 every month for the next 7 months, starting this month, and then I'll have zero debt. And once I have zero debt, that $600, instead of $100 on my investment on gold for 1 month, like 1 month or $100, I will now have, after paying off all my debt, $600 to buy gold. And I'll continue doing that until I get like, I don't know, 85 grams. Anyway, guys, sorry for that very lengthy financial advice. I hope you've learned something. And I know I haven't covered the other kind of like baby steps. I think the other baby steps is, just that. Pay off your debts. Once you have your, so the third point is once you have already paid your debts, you have that extra income for assets. So things like gold, things like a house, things like something that's going to generate you, or investment. You can go for an S&P 500 or an IRA, that's the UK version, where you can invest your money into 100 top companies, and it will just do that for you. And you just do that. You just forget about it. You put in, I don't know, in my case, say $500 into an S&P 500, and then forget about it until I retire in the next 20 years or so. I'm already retired, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah. And then there's another one. I don't quite remember what it was. But that's basically, for me personally, that's what I would do. Have an emergency fund, which I don't have. I only have 600. I should get about at least 2,000 in the bank, in your hand, whatever. Just make sure that you have easy access to it. 2, pay off your debts. 3, accumulate wealth by creating assets with your extra income. I mean, live within your means. I think that's one of the points. And then, yeah, I think that's it really. I can't really remember. Those are the things that I would do. Anyway, thank you so much, Nazim. Hate, Fear. I think Reti was here before. Who else there? I forgot to mention. I think I already mentioned Hate. I don't think Mac was here. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming into the stream. Let's see how many people we have. Oh, we have 7. Wow, interesting. Guys, there's enough people to do a raid, so let's just do that. Let's see who is streaming at the moment. Let's go on Twitch. I can't really see. It's zoomed out for some reason. Let me zoom in. Oh, 2 zoomed in. We have Streamroller. Hey, Streamroller. Sure. Wait. Is he not streaming? Is he not streaming? He is streaming. Oh, look at that. He got 30 people. Let's rate him, guys. Cuz I want to look cool in front of my friends. Hold on. How do I highlight his name? There we go. Copy and then paste. Rate Streamroller. Okay. So guys, again, thank you so much for coming into the stream. I don't know which button it is. Oh, that's not a top stream. There we go. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully around the same time. I'll be early. I'll be on time next time. All right, guys. Enjoy Streamroller stream. Bye-bye now.